Are you wondering what your favorite wacky nerds are up to? Search for Campaigns of the Plains on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, and make sure to follow and like us to keep up with all our content and news. You might also find exclusive content for fans only. Remember to catch us on YouTube every Friday at noon for a new episode of Campaigns of the Plains.
Welcome back from our break. We left our heroes about to trek towards the cave to help potentially save some of their allies. So are you guys trying to be stealthy as you guys are leaving the campsite? So go ahead and everyone roll stealth checks for me, please.
How long does your... An hour? Should we now or should we later?
I'm going to wait until we go into the cave.
Fair enough. That's better.
That one? Oh. You got this.
You are not allowed to use that anymore.
You rolled a 15 now?
That's not how it works.
She rolled 2 nat ones.
It doesn't roll
very well, yeah.
Fuck you. 19.
Okay, 19 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
29.
It was a natural 20?
It was a natural 20.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
Would be a 9.
9, but natural 1. Okay.
16.
16. Okay. So, so you guys start heading out. We'll say Chats is leading the way, just for simplicity's sake.
I think Sapphire would be leading the way because she's got the
Ranger. Yeah.
The Ranger
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
You were right. So
Yeah.
Sapphire is leading the way.
Chats is helping.
And sure, Chats is helping. Finnick is a little bit too preoccupied with looking at his new special sword that he got, and
his new shiny dagger.
And his new shiny.
No one knows about that.
That's true.
And he literally runs into a tree.
You just haven't heard this stuffy.
And so you don't feel like you guys are super stealthy, just innately, but you start making your way across this open field as you depart from the thicket of trees you guys were currently in. So there's a wide open field between here and where the entrance to the cave is. You don't see anybody in this large field. You probably would see, some birds that seem to be pecking at the ground. Nothing of danger necessarily. You start making your way. You're going towards the entrance you initially came in, correct? The hidden entrance.
Mm-hmm.
So you start making your way across, and as you do, you feel the wind kind of pick up, and it kind of moves the tall grass around you a bit. Gives you guys a little bit of a light breeze as you make your way towards the entrance. What is the marching order as you approach this pseudo?
As we're going
entrance.
into the pseudo entrance, I will cast Pass Without a Trace, so we can be sneaky about it.
Okay, so go ahead and roll additional stealth checks as you.
So everybody gets a plus 10.
Yep. Oh, let me also roll for Rosemary. Okay. Okay. What'd you guys roll?
43. Jesus.
Did you roll a natural 20?
No, it was a 19. Fucking hell.
44 is your max. Okay, good to know.
35.
Okay.
31.
That's very well.
21.
A 30.
Rosemary rolled a 24. So a little bit stealthier than you, surprisingly. But yeah. Wait, no, sorry.
That's shiny shield we bought her.
22, not 24, sorry. But so you guys feel like you're extra stealthy. Some of you more than others. Some of you literally disappear. And as you make it through that threshold, where the false wall is, it is completely dark in here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Each carrot.
Carrot.
Rosemary looks around at you guys. Where'd you guys go?
Oh, you can't either, huh?
I mean, I can, and she, like...
No,
do you not...
Can you not see in the dark?
I'm a human.
Oh, eat this carrot.
Oh, she was a shifter.
She's human.
Good to know.
What's with the carrot?
Eat the carrot.
Why?
It's magic. It's a magic carrot. It'll make you see in the dark.
It actually works really well.
But I can just cast light. I can
we're
just...
trying to be stealthy.
But light.
We're trying to be stealthy. Eat the carrot. You'll know what it's like to actually be able to see in the dark for once.
I feel like she
shade over
there.
What?
Know what it's like to be actually see in the dark for once.
It's not concentration, correct?
Nope.
So
8 hours for both of them.
Okay, so go ahead and mark down 2.
I too get.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
2 carrots.
Eat your goddamn... If you ate enough vegetables, you'd be able to see better.
I mean, I
Fucking
can
people
see
die
just
away.
fine.
Mom always told me, eat your carrots and you can see in the dark. To them wrong.
No, if only we had a permanency.
Sure, yeah.
Magic glasses.
That too. There are such things.
Mhm.
Anyway, so she does begrudgingly take a bite of your carrot, and she's like, "Oh, this tastes weird."
It's pocket carrot. What did you expect?
Well, I mean, at least I can see now. It's 60 feet, correct?
It's dark vision. So
What's the distance?
Vision is usually base 60.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Yep, 60. Yep.
Okay, sounds good.
Duke doesn't complain about the carrots.
I think they taste good. I don't know.
You also, now that I think about it,
Watch
enjoy
where you
mayonnaise. So
You watch your words. As we start heading
you ever had
into
custard?
this tunnel,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. I want to
You can do marvelous things
look
with
out
eggs.
to see if anything's changed or any traps have been set since we left.
Go ahead and give me a perception check. Or investigation. If you're like actively looking for traps specifically, it'd be investigation. If you're just like looking around just to like see if there's anything different, then it'd be perception. So you can do 2 different checks if you'd like, but it depends on what you're looking for specifically.
Okay. I think I'm just kind of scanning to see if anything's changed or been disturbed since we came through.
Okay. Go ahead and give me perception then.
Okay. Perception 18.
So you are looking around in the nearby vicinity. It doesn't look like there are any new sets of footprints necessarily, other than the ones you guys gave, obviously, the previous day. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. But Rosemary does walk up to Rowan, and she says, hopefully this guidance can help you in the near future. And she also, she just touches you and you feel like a warmth wash over you. And she's also going to touch Duke and do the same. And she mutters some magical arcane words. But basically this means you get a D4 that you can add to any attack, ability check, or saving throw, as long as you're within 30 feet of Rosemary.
That won't be for long.
Rowan can fart and accidentally fly 30 feet away.
Wow.
Now that stew he had, it's
Right.
a possibility.
And she'll say, make sure to stay close to me, as I can help you more if you don't go too far.
I think that's the idea.
Let's stay close.
Yes.
So, Rowan, you mentioned that you saw them feeding people to a portal?
Yeah.
Did they feed a lot of people to the portal? Are there still a lot of people in here? Or?
I think I
you
only
guys are
saw
nowhere.
like 2 or 3.
So, as you guys remember, Rosemary, the original Rosemary, led you to the previous entrance that you guys found. So, well, first of all, I need marching order. It is wide enough for 2 people, so you can have 2 by 2.
I would be in the back, because
Okay.
we're going to go off to the side.
I'll be up with Chet's.
Yeah.
Okay, so
In front.
2 up in front. But then, are you going to be back with? So it's you and Rosemary, in the middle. So the 6 of you. I want the 2 there in the lead. Go ahead and give me, maybe intelligence or maybe survival. Actually, probably be the best. Survival checks, please, to try and retrace your roots. Retrace your route, not roots, route that you made it initially.
Trace your roots, find out where you came from.
Yeah, sure.
22.
Okay. What you got?
23.
So, damn, you guys fucking killing it. So, you manage to navigate these tunnels much easier. Yeah, natural 20. Yeah.
On skill checks, because that's amazing.
Did you add your D4 that you get? from
no, well, I'm not going to.
I mean, you don't have to, but it's something. You know, you're within 30 feet of her.
The guidance is with you for the duration of the concentration.
Well,
isn't it how that works?
This isn't concentration. This is.
Or is it just a one-time use?
I mean, you don't know specifically, but
I can't remember how guidance works.
You don't need it. Well, I feel like.
Oh yeah, it is just a one-time use, but it only lasts for like a minute.
I mean, you don't know if it's one-time use, or if it's like.
I'll ask her.
Sounds like
if she like, what did you do?
Oh, I emboldened you with a little bit of my god's power. Lathander, save us. But it lasts for an hour. And you can do it pretty often. Like every 6 seconds, you can probably do it.
Oh well, fuck.
So feel free to do it as much as you like.
It's only another +1, so 25.
It's
24.
Feel, Duke.
What?
Being a little bit of Lathander in you.
I have no idea.
It's not like it entered him. I mean, it's just,
Consent, kids. Consent.
Anyway, but yeah, feel free to use that as much as you like. Hopefully, it'll last the duration we're here. But you managed to pretty easily follow the previous set of tracks you guys left here, meandering your way through, and you do make it to what you can assume is the trapdoor that you guys fell through initially. Is like in the immediate vicinity.
I thought we were going back through the back.
We're back through the back.
Oh, I thought you were going through the first entrance.
No, we're going through
No.
How the back entrance.
Exited.
Yeah.
The back entrance.
Yes.
Okay, my bad. So this is a much easier to navigate than you didn't even need to roll. It's literally just you walk in and it's to your left. Like it's not hard at all.
Okay.
Sorry, my misunderstanding.
Okay. Does my perception roll still hold then? Because I was checking to see if through the back entrance anything got changed.
What'd you roll again? Was it 14? Something like that?
It was higher than that. It was like 18, I was saying.
I'll say you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Like you don't see any more sets of footprints coming out, because obviously now you see the footprints that are leaving the exit that you guys just came in. Which the entrance to this one is also hidden, so it's not. We still have to do the darkness thing. We still have to do a lot of the stuff we already did. It's just a lot easier to navigate.
We still get there.
Yeah, you still managed to make it. You're at the top of the ramp now, and you probably would hear like commotion, movement coming from the hallway, like through the hallway into the much larger room. You guys know where the captives are.
Mm-hmm.
So you hear like shambling around, shuffling of footsteps, movement of stuff. But you can't see in there yet. It's too far away.
Do you want to go down and see what's going on?
If you remember, the room you guys were in was quite large. So like from the hidden entrance, exit, whatever you want to call it, that you'd be going into here, you wouldn't be able to see necessarily the other side of the room. Unless you had some light source of some sort.
Well, I just need to see if anyone's within 6 feet of me. One by a time. I'm going to sneak forward then, and go and start heading down this path towards there, and just I think okay. So as I get closer, I know there was like an illusion hiding it initially. Does that illusion come back up?
Yep, the illusion's back now.
Okay. I think I'm going to get down to the illusion.
Okay.
And just kind of wait and listen, see if anything's coming near it.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
That's a 10.
So you put your ear to this fake wall, and listen. You don't hear, like, comment or any words of any kind like that. You do hear talking of some sort, but it's definitely nothing you understand, unfortunately. You definitely would hear, what sounds like dragging of something, various different things being dragged and moved and whatnot. But it's hard to tell, like, the size and shape necessarily. But you definitely would hear movement that seems to be moving away from your area.
I think I'm going to chance just pushing my head through and seeing what is being dragged away.
Okay. So you peek your head through, and you remember previously that a large portion of this room was just filled with various spindles and boxes and whatnot. It seems like a lot of that has been vacated. Like, either it has been destroyed, like broken down, or it has been taken away somewhere. You don't know
Or it
necessarily
got
where.
washed away when Rowan dumped literal gallons of alcohol down here.
Perhaps.
Still vaguely
dank.
smell.
Oh, it's definitely still very strong in here. But definitely not as bad as it previously was. So it looks like there's been some damage, obviously, to this vicinity. You can't see necessarily what might be dragged, as it's outside of your vision range.
Yeah.
But I mean, you would see on the ground there's a lot of, like, scraping and, like, the rock and rubble that is part of, obviously, this cave system. Has been strewn about all over. Like, because of the alcohol that was dispensed, it's hard to track anything or, see this box was moved from here to here or something.
Right.
Like, it's very hard to discern any of that because of how much damage has been done.
Okay.
So that's in your immediate vicinity.
Okay. I think I'm going to backtrack to the group and let them know that it appears that the immediate entrance is clear, but they are moving stuff about, or it sounds like something's moving. It looks like there was some severe damage done by some sort of fluid. I don't know if this cave floods.
What?
It was him. We were still down here when he did it.
Oh, were we? Oh.
He was.
I don't think Chats was. I think Chats had left by then.
Oh, yeah, you had left by then. But
The rest of you had left, too. It was me and Finnick.
Anyway, yes, it's just kind of a mess down there. But I think we can stealth in, and
Were there a lot of people down there?
I don't think I saw anyone.
The cages, like, you didn't see any people in the cages in your immediate vicinity.
Yeah, I didn't see any occupied cages,
They might have moved them if there was a flood.
perhaps.
It could certainly make things a little more difficult.
Well, let's stealth in there and look around.
You got it figured out?
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright.
You'll tell me how you did it later.
Shall we roll
Banging
it?
his head against the device and it'll work, just like he did with the subclass.
I had to make a new one. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
So,
I will follow
let's
Chats.
go.
Yeah.
And
We should stay
head
in the
down
back
there.
just in case we need to snipe anything.
I like this plan.
Okay, sounds good. So are you just going up? Or is everyone going up?
I'm moving up behind Chats.
I look at Rosemary wearing her full armor and I go, maybe you should.
It is breastplate, so she doesn't have disadvantage on stealth.
Okay, nice. Okay, never mind.
FYI.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Oh.
Never mind. She's good.
Alright. Me and Rowan will go in. We'll start searching for survivors and unlocking cages where we can.
We'll be in the back backing you up.
Maybe I
I stay
should.
like 60 feet away from you guys so I can still see what's going on.
Maybe I should go keep an eye on the door.
On the door? Oh, okay.
just to
Oh, the entrance, like
into the
From the
bigger
outer-
cave
okay,
where we
yeah.
fought them.
Okay.
Just because I can get back quick in a snap and warn everybody.
Okay. We'll work our way forward from the back of the cave, and you go do watch.
Yeah, I will stealth up to the door. I guess wherever the entrance to the next particular portion of the cave is.
So you're going through the room with all the body. I should say bodies.
the cages.
The cages, yeah, where they keep the bodies.
Yeah.
The cages and the storage. You're going through that room to that entrance back to where the portal was. That room, right?
Yeah, so explain how the cave connects to those two rooms.
Yep. So the room that had the portal in that you guys came through initially, it's kind of like a
L
hook
shape?
shape. Yeah, L shape. Yeah, sure. It's not an angle, of course, but obviously the hallway that you went when you were big goes much farther
I
higher.
imagine you were gonna just go like to the entrance of the room that we're currently in, though.
I'm going to go to the bend of the L and keep an eye. That'll give everyone a little more time to react.
Right, remember the word.
Everybody should remember the word.
Sunflower.
The bend of the L was where the portal was. Like that was where the cluster was. The doorway that came into where the prisoners were was about 50 or so feet along the wall. It was just like an opening in the wall that came in.
So I'm going up to that and just kind of sticking to
opening.
the wall and keeping my head out.
So you can peek around. Okay,
Mhm.
sounds good. So as you're approaching that, I mean, you can go ahead and roll me stealth if you like, but you will definitely see some stuff as you're approaching.
Seen some shit.
That thing is really hot tonight.
It wasn't earlier.
How you feel?
38.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
get my 10 if you go out of my 30-foot range.
It's still 28.
And I mean, you would still have the extra D4 until you leave, like, because you're still in it when you're doing it. But
31.
so, you start making your way across this room very quickly, and with your passive perception, you would see the cages that you guys previously were in, and you saw prisoners in. Do still have bodies in them, but they're definitely not moving. Like, it is just basically a graveyard in here, because you can probably guess they either couldn't get to them in time to save them, or they didn't care enough. You're not sure which, but the flooding definitely hindered any possibility.
I thought you said it only went up to like
Oh.
their shins last time, so because they were standing in it.
No, some of them were laying down because they were really weak.
Yes, there was a lot of people that, I mean, you're just running through. You're not taking your time to like actually look, but you definitely see just bodies of like half a dozen or so of just definitely not moving. Smell really bad. Smell of alcohol. Definitely start smelling of other things if the alcohol wasn't so strong.
Oops.
Yes. But there is.
With my passive, do I see the flask anywhere around here, or have they probably snatched it up?
You don't see it in the immediate vicinity. If you want to take some time to look for it, perhaps you would find it. But as you're just darting through, this is like the immediate oh shit kind of thing that you're noticing. There is significantly less bodies, so like hypothetically, if every single person that was in a cage died, they've removed those bodies, or they have done something else with them, like or some potentially survived. You don't know, but it's definitely not every single person that was in a cage has died, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Or is still present. So you make your way, and you can see again. There's a lot more prominent movement, like tracking movement type of thing. The closer you get to this doorway, like either boxes going through like sludge as the alcohol would make like a mud type of mixture, with the sediment and stuff. So you can see like drag marks of things being dragged into the L-shaped room, like around the corner, as well as just what will look like body drag marks type of thing that are coming from various of the cages. So as you approach this entrance, you do hear more of that under chittering. Like you hear a lot of chittering. You hear like the inane chittering, but you also hear speech of some kind again that you don't understand. But it definitely sounds like Varrick that you previously encountered is talking to something as you're approaching that doorway. Are you peeking around the corner to see what's going on?
See what's going on, what they're doing.
So it looks like there are the portal is currently open, so it's giving off like a little greenish hue to the immediate vicinity, so it makes it a little easier to see as they would be out of your dark vision. But because of that hue, you can kind of see some of their outlines a little bit. You see Varrick. You see the large, like, skinless man that you previously saw, and you see 6 of these little, the small, creepy-looking, like, creatures, just, like, all around him, like, chittering and, like, not really paying attention, as you can probably guess that they just either don't understand him necessarily, or they don't really, happen to participate in conscious thought.
Sure.
But
obey.
Yeah, they're minions. So this Varrick seems to be talking to this larger creature. But again, you don't know what they're saying. And they just seem to be having, I wouldn't say a conversation necessarily. Varrick is talking to it or talking at it, depending on how you want to look at it. But it seems like they're currently alone. Like they're not throwing bodies through the portal or anything. But that's.
Do I see any of the boxes that were prior?
I mean, you would see because the portal is lit. You would see some traction that seems to have either gone through the portal or come out of. You're not sure or how it originated, but there is some. It seems to be some movement in the ground nearby there. So you can probably ascertain that they did either destroy it and move it somewhere else, or they threw it through the portal. You're not sure.
I'll wave back to Chats to move up and check the.
Okay. I start checking if there's any living bodies here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me stealth as well.
Okay. All right. That's cool 27.
Okay. So you pretty quietly, nimbly.
Nimbly bimbly.
Yes. Excuse me. You start making your way forward, and you're specifically looking at the cages and checking to see if any of them are alive. Correct. Mm-hmm. So you start just like approaching some of them. You don't hear any breathing. You don't see any movement necessarily. You like poke a couple of the bodies. They smell horrible. They smell very strongly of alcohol. And they are again emaciated. Definitely haven't eaten in a while. Like not responding to anything you're doing. And there's probably, like I said, about a half a dozen of these in various cells. Just not responsive at all.
So I move forward to check by. You're still ahead of me
at the doorway,
and then is everyone else still behind me?
They, as far as I know, are all hanging out in that little hallway behind the false wall.
And so I guess how many more cages are there?
I mean, you can search through all of the cages if you want. They're all along one wall, so I mean, you can kind of just systematically make your way across. But like I said, you don't find any alive people in these cages anymore. It seems like all of the cages either have been vacated of living people, or they've just been left here.
Okay, so you answered my question. Basically, I was asking, like, did I search all the possible cages?
Yes, you did.
Okay. I think I'll kind of go over to Rowan and be like, and I think I'll motion him to come back.
I'll make my way back.
And then I'm going to head back to the rest of the party and inform them that there's no survivors.
What?
They're all dead.
Seemed like they were dragging out all of the stuff that was in this room, probably towards the portal. They've got it going now. You think they moved everything into the portal?
They might have just thrown everybody into the portal, yeah.
Everybody that was alive?
Well, you don't want to go in that portal, do you?
I don't know what's on the other side of the portal.
Well, there's really only one way to find out what's on the other side of the portal.
Well, your friend was there, and the big fleshless man, and a bunch of those little chittering things, so...
I don't think that we want to mess with them, do we?
I mean, if there are people in the portal, we don't know where the portal goes to.
It probably goes to another plane of existence.
I don't know how portals work.
Give me a second. I'll use my detect planar portal to see if I can sense it, to see if it goes to another plane of existence.
So, read me the description and tell me exactly what it does. Okay. I would love to know.
Okay. I can't tell where it goes.
Correct.
I can just tell...
If there is one.
If there is one.
If there is a planar portal within 1 mile of me.
So... I personally don't know if there's a difference between a planar portal or just a portal.
Planar portal will lead to another.
Yeah, a planar portal leads to another plane of existence. A regular portal doesn't. Yeah.
So I will say you do not detect a planar portal.
Okay.
I don't know.
You're thinking really hard. Are you constipated?
Okay. Well, the portal doesn't lead to another plane of existence.
So that's a
Let's
good
go jump
thing.
in the portal.
Just jump in the portal.
Are you crazy?
Have you met her?
I mean,
I just met her the other day.
I jumped into a couple of portals to other planes, and it seemed to go all right.
You don't know where they're sending these bodies.
Well, it's somewhere on this plane.
But that's not good. They could be in a volcano for all we know.
Maybe we just stick our head in the portal. Look and see what's in there.
I think we need
tie a rope around me, and I'll dive in there.
I think we need to look at what we came here to do, which is we want to stop this from happening to any more people in the town.
Right.
It's not going to stop until we deal with your friend.
Yeah, kill the people, jump on the portal, see where it goes, save the people.
Are we ready to take them on? Try and maybe ambush them?
Who is all in there?
There was her friend, the fleshless man, and a bunch of skittering things.
You do notice that the one with the large eye that was there previously is now gone.
Well, we'll report that.
I don't know if you guys remember that, right?
Yeah, the Cyclops.
Yeah.
It's one less to deal with.
Well, he could be hiding somewhere in the caves.
We did not fare too well last time we fought them, but we have one more.
We were also
weak.
hurt down.
I mean, otherwise we say, well, we came here to save people and they're all dead, so let's just go, not our problem.
It's a very terrible way of looking at things.
Do you know that they kidnapped me and
I'm
left
just saying,
me here?
those are the options that we have. We go and we fuck them up.
Well, I mean, you like Rosemary, right? And Rosemary wants to kick some ass.
Yeah.
I also want to kick some ass. It just seems like not everybody's on the same alignment here.
Well, here's the problem.
Okay.
What if we leave, and then they figure out what they're doing, and then they just bring the problem here while we're trying to deal with something else? We're all distracted.
I think...
And then here they come and fuck everything up.
I think that we all want to go and fuck with them. Are we arguing? Why are we arguing?
I don't know.
Because you suggested we just leave.
Well, I suggested we just leave because it seemed like there was some conflicting opinions.
We have matters to deal with, but we can't deal with more than one at a time, and this is in front of us. And if what we so far know comes to be where we're dealing with the other problems, we can't solve any of them.
Okay.
So I think we take care of this, go into the portal, hopefully it doesn't lead into a volcano, or better yet, we kill him, the portal disappears.
Okay. Here's where I'm at right now. Yes, we attacked them, But right now, they are busy with the portal. We haven't made a lot of noise in this cave yet. We have an upper hand right now. We might be able to ambush them for once.
That seems like a good idea.
So I say, time is of the essence. Do it now.
Yeah,
I agree.
I actually feel like
You're an expert
you're a
in
good
ambush.
you're a good ambush expert. Yes, yes.
Who should
What
we
do
go
you
for
have?
first?
And you are good at punching the big flesh,
The mage can teleport.
the big flesh,
So I don't think I can ambush
the
him.
big fleshy man.
Well,
the big
you
fleshy
could
man.
catch him off guard,
No,
get a good strike
the
in
big
on him.
the big fleshy man. He hurt the most.
The big fleshy man hurts the most. But we've already seen he's not very intelligent. You two could actually handle him quite easily. You're faster. Keep him occupied. Do you think you could pull that off? I believe the two of you could.
Maybe. He's a big old brute.
Just don't get
Listen,
hit like you did by
Duke,
Clifton.
Listen, hey, the mage man can teleport people away from him, so it's better for us to go and attack the dumb thing that doesn't do the magic first.
If he can teleport people away, whoever we attack doesn't matter.
And it's just a brawl for all.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying. Last time we went to ambush him, Rowan and Finnick were there, and they didn't
We
even get a
didn't
hit.
know what we were up against the first
And now
time.
we do, and I'm trying to explain the fact that as soon as they get there, he will pop them 30 feet away from him, and they won't be able to attack him. Which is why we should attack the big fleshy dumb man first.
You're missing the point. Okay.
Time is ticking, people. They are busy right now. They will not be busy in a minute.
I'll do whatever Chats thinks is best.
Chats can get a good strike on him before he's teleported away.
I'm telling you, he can do it without even thinking. I won't be able to get a hit on him until he's already wasted his power. I say we...
How is he to do it if he doesn't know you're coming?
Reaction. I don't understand how magic works.
What's a reaction?
Reactionary impulse. I don't know how magic works. He might have like some kind of protection spell around him that pushes people away if they're trying to hurt him.
So what's your plan once the big flesh man is dead?
Kill the magic man.
How are we supposed to do that if he just teleports everyone away?
I mean, it doesn't teleport everyone away all the time. That he showed that he did that on the first attack when we fought him last time.
Well, I mean, he may think I'm still down here. I could provide a distraction.
No, we don't need a distraction. We just need to surprise them.
I think if we can take out some of his troops, we can at least weaken his forces, and I think we go after his brute and his little minions, and then we take down the mage.
Do you know how many of the skittering things there were?
Did I get a bead?
There were about 6.
Okay,
I miss Amber.
fine. The three of
Why
us
is
will
that?
focus on him.
He could cast a thing called
make you a deal.
Fireball.
I will get
Does lots of damage
surprise
to lots of things in
on
one place.
the brute
That sounds amazing.
to weaken him.
It was.
Then I'm going to veer towards the mage. The rest of you take down the brute.
Wait, are we attacking the mage first?
We can focus on the brute. You two are fast enough. I think it would be good to have you try to take care of the smaller creatures. You can move quickly, deal a lot of damage to them. That way they can eliminate all of them.
You should leave the smaller creatures to me and Finnick. We're both ranged.
You should be focusing on the magic man.
We need you.
We do
You have
quite a
very
bit of damage.
powerful arrows, and you have a true shot. We need to take him down as soon as possible.
Yeah, but I don't want to hurt my friend.
He's not your friend.
I know. I'm joking. Yeah, okay, I can do that. I can shoot him. That's fine. But he's not gonna like it. He's gonna murder me as soon as I hit him.
The brute?
No, the mage man.
No, you're going to shoot the brute.
Oh, you want me to shoot the brute? I got you. Okay.
You're going to shoot the brute. Finnick Rowan can take care of the scootering things that Rowan
And
saw.
then
And then
who's gonna keep the mage busy? You? Tats needs an ally with him for him to do maximum damage, it seems, right?
he's not necessarily going to have to damage him. He just needs to keep him
Work
occupied.
best with distractions.
And what about Rosemary?
What about me?
You're...
She's going to have to stay with the pack. We're going to need her.
Well, I mean,
She's
who
got a
would-
large axe.
I mean,
Clearly, she
would
can
they-
do some damage.
Yeah, but like, she focused on the little ones, or she focused on the big one?
She'll stick with us on the big one.
I can handle either or. I'm versatile in that way.
All right, I think we have a plan. Who's leading the charge?
I will stealth forward and take a
Finnick.
hit out.
Yes.
I know you're not exactly a big fan of me, but I've seen you as a capable fighter, and, well, let's just say I'm glad you're on our side as I, reach my hand out to your shoulder. And you get this weird, feeling, though, that there's kind of a presence that, is kind of in the back of your mind now.
Okay.
So, with that, I'm using my bolstering magic ability.
Which does?
So I can pick 2 things.
Okay.
And for 10 minutes, you can roll a D3.
So D6.
And whenever you're making an attack or an ability check, you roll that and add it to your D20 roll.
That's for 10 minutes?
Yes.
It's for attack and damage?
Attack roll or ability checks.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's for 10 minutes.
Yep.
Well, before...
Thank you.
Wait, before we go, who wants the drugs today?
Oh.
Raise your hand for drugs. Who
You-
wants the drugs today?
As far as that goes, you really only feel this weird presence in you. I have no idea that I've done it. And you're not really sure what's going on with that.
Is it you, Rowan? Do you want the drugs today?
Drugs, I do. I do like being real fast.
Perfect.
I brought my own, and I pop out a blue potion I've had forever, and I drink a potion of heroism.
Oh. Do you want to read what that does?
For 1 hour after drinking it, you gain 10 temporary hit points that last for 1 hour.
My surprise round, because this only lasts for a minute, so I don't want to give it to you until we're ready to go. It's right before we're ready to go. I hand you, what is it?
Basically,
I hand you some licorice root.
Without the need for concentration.
Yeah, right before we're ready to go, I hand you some licorice root, and I'm like, join this.
Are we going?
All right.
Let's go.
So, I'm going to step forward.
You going first?
Yep.
Okay, so as you guys start making your way through, go ahead and everyone give me stealth checks again. Just
You would still have passes out of trace because I won't give him the licorice root until we're ready to go. Until we're ready to fight because it only lasts for a minute.
Okay, sounds good.
42.
28.
32. Wait, that's not right.
The number.
17.
No, 32. That's right. 32.
With
32.
the plus 10? Okay.
31.
And Rosemary got over 20, so we're fine. So you guys start making your way across this large room, and you guys do hear from the other side, the L-shaped room. It seems like the chittering has started to get a little bit louder, as couple of the smaller ones seem to have started making their way towards this room. It looks like as you approach, you can see several of them are grabbing things like bindles and such that are still in this room and start making their way back towards where the portal is.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't immediately see you. It seems like they are more focused on whatever they're working on than whatever is coming at them potentially. So that's what you see coming out of that doorway.
Okay.
You still hear again the speech coming from Varrick. He seems to be talking to them something, but it seems like they moved away from the pack type of thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, do I see these little creatures coming out?
The small little grooves, I don't remember the description exactly. It's they're like small creatures, humanoid, but like they look deformed, creepy little things. But they seem to be like mumbling, chittering to themselves.
How many are there?
Several of them are coming and going. So you don't know you know the exact number is 6 because Rowan saw that. But
I'm saying, how many can I see from my perspective?
if you depending on
they're coming and going.
They're coming and going. So Like, you see a couple grab some stuff and make their way back, and you see a couple more coming. But again, they're not paying attention to you guys. Like, even though some of you didn't roll nearly as high as some other ones, you seem to be fairly stealthy.
Okay. Could I get to a point where I can see the big red guy without them seeing me?
Probably not.
Okay.
I mean, you don't know exactly. You hear talking from the other room, but in order to see, like, have a visual eyesight, you have to be at that entrance in order to see it. So you would be, like, right next to one of the little grooves if you were to do so, which they would definitely see you if, I mean, regardless of your stealth, they would see you.
Okay.
So that's what you see as you're approaching. So what do you want to do?
I think I'm going to whisper to Rowan. You think we can take him out before this? Like,
loud so the mics could hear you.
Oh,
yeah, stage whisper, honey.
Stage whisper. Do you think we can take him out without anyone noticing?
Probably
louder
not,
so that I
since your
can hear
daggers
it.
make a lot of noise, and so do my fist.
Okay.
But I mean, we could do a lot of damage to him, and then rush in.
Or just run past them and punch the other guys in the face. They're gonna notice you, but it's they're still gonna be caught unawares.
Alright. I think you have the best plan there. So, what I'm gonna... So, this is L-shaped, right?
Yep, the other room is L-shaped. So,
Okay.
the entrance is about here
Mm-hmm.
as part of the L. You don't know exactly how far in that room they are,
Mm-hmm.
but you are in this room, obviously.
Okay. Alright. I think I am going to...
Murder.
I'm going to tell Rowan, ready, set, go. And I am going to
Haste. That's what my surprise round
sprint
is.
towards the door.
Okay.
And go into this room.
Okay.
And
So you're going to be sprinting past the little ones that are chittering.
right.
So I will say,
Following, since you said there's room enough for both of us.
yeah, it's a large enough.
Same one. I'm not running past them though. I'm gonna stop and deal with
Okay.
with these.
small little ones. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're running past the.
Right.
So as soon as they see you, which you're going to be making some noise as you're going. You're very quick.
Mm-hmm.
And so you definitely would catch a little bit more attention, obviously. So I will say it takes them a little while to see you, but they do have some decent vision. So you start making your way towards that door. You're at a dead sprint. And one of them that starts just making its way around the corner, is doing its generic chittering as it looks up and sees this cat man running directly at him, and it just as it starts making sound. I will say you were probably about 50 feet away from that door, the doorway.
Okay.
As
Damn it.
again, he's good dark vision, and
Okay.
you are
I
making
didn't realize that was that far from the door. Okay.
you are making noise to go
All
quickly.
right.
So they are alerted to your presence.
Uh-huh.
As you start making your way. So you have 50 feet to get to that doorway.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? Okay.
I thought we were closer.
I thought we were way closer. So I'm at 50 feet, so I've used my whole movement to get to where I'm at, or?
No, you are you're
I'm
starting
starting at 50.
you're starting your turn at 50 feet.
Okay. So then I would be, my whole movement would get me to 20.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling and agility would get me past the door, and my cunning action would get me another 30. I don't know where they're at on the other side of the door.
Maybe you should just murder the little things.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to head towards this little alarm bell.
Okay.
And I'm going to gut him like a pig.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Okay. That is going to be A 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. You do get sneak attack. Guess you run before it.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone start thinking about what you want to do, because this is your surprise round, essentially.
I use my surprise round to give everyone haste.
Okay.
And I stay way back and hidden.
So you're staying in this room, correct?
I'm staying where we started at, where everybody started at, and still hidden. Like, I'm not going to attack anything. I'm literally going to be like this.
Like, you're just hanging back. So, are you even going to be in combat, is my question.
I will be in combat. I'm just going to,
Not this round.
Not this round, yeah. Because I'm going to use it to haste him instead.
Okay.
That would be 24 damage.
Okay. So you run up to this thing, and you gut him like a fish. Like, you stick your dagger in his abdomen and just rip him a new orifice, which just all of his organs just sprawl out, and he lets out a that would have been a disadvantage, but I'm sure it doesn't. Your attack would be oh no, never mind.
It would be at advantage because he hasn't gone initiative yet.
Yes. Never mind.
Okay.
You kill him.
Is
Doesn't
it because
matter.
of his chittering?
Yes, but anyway, we'll get to it.
Okay.
Did you want to do any movement past him?
I mean, well, shit. Plan's already gone to hell, so.
It always does.
Let's, I'm gonna go ahead and, just poke my head out into the next room and just kind of get a lay of the area what I can see from here.
Okay. So you make it to that threshold, that 50 feet threshold, and you do look around the corner. You see several of the smaller little grooves that's like waddling back towards where the portal is that seem to have stuff in their hands. And they obviously seem distressed now that they heard one of their own just literally get murdered. And you can see them start to quickly make their way towards where the portal is. Thanks for tuning in to the Campaigns of the Plains channel. Catch new material every Friday on YouTube, and make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Now, on with the show.
Okay.
You do see the seer, Varrick, and the fleshless man seem to be standing relatively close to the portal, about, we'll say, 50 feet or so from that entrance.
Okay.
And they immediately catch eyes with you. Like, they are obviously looking for something coming through that door, as they just heard one of their own die.
Alright.
Did you want to do anything else?
No, I'm just going to step back in the door for now and just take some cover.
Sounds good. Okay. What you doing, Rob?
I was rushing up to any of the other little chitters that are
so
the next one.
In order to attack one, you'd have to go into that room. If you totally can.
I killed the only one that was in here.
Yes, you killed the one that was in here. The rest of them started making their way back towards where the portal was. You got like the end of the train type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go ahead and attack the next one. I mean, you have plenty of movement to get to it. So you could get to the beginning of this fucking...
Especially now since you're hasted.
Yeah,
yes.
I'd be back.
And you get 4 attacks.
3.
3 attacks.
Plus
Does it
your
give you
bonus
an extra
action.
attack or an extra attack action?
It's an action that I can use to attack. But anyway, I'm actually going to use my bonus to shift before I take off.
Sounds good.
Because that seems like a good thing to do. Not healing.
And then leave a dust form of you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to have
Cartoons.
+2 to AC.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
You have a disadvantage of dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, I have the spell pulled up here.
That's good to know.
Yeah, I mean, as Chats gets to this one and starts gutting him, I'm just gonna, zoom past him and catch the other one upside the head.
Okay, go ahead and give me your first of many attack rolls.
I am gonna light my staff up though.
Is that a bonus action?
It's a free action because it's a verbal command.
Oh, you are correct.
Warrior. And yes, I will smack this thing 3 times.
Smack my bitch up.
Smack that.
Oh my god.
How bad do you murder him?
He's murdered.
What did you roll?
2 natural 20s.
Nice.
Do you even need to get the third attack be against the other buddy? Because you're gonna murder this buddy.
That's disgusting.
Okay.
Why could that have been on the big red meat man?
The other one was a 22.
I mean, yes, all 3 of them hit, obviously.
All
These
right.
are small, defenseless creatures.
You're gonna murder that boy.
Murder.
Smacks
Perfect.
so hard it flies into the other one and murders him.
Okay, you know what? I better.
Cleave!
I would roll your damage individually.
Yeah, I am. Okay, so for the 22, it's 8.
8 total. Okay.
Yep.
He's still alive.
For the next one, it's 4, so that's 8 plus the cold. That's only 2. So that's 10 plus 6, so 16.
16 total, or
Yep.
16 plus 8?
No, 16 total.
Okay, hang on by a thread, but he's still alive.
16 total plus the 8 you already did damage from?
That's better. It's 12, 20, 26.
Okay. Just to clarify, to make sure we're still doing non-lethal damage, correct?
Oh, yes. Well, is he humanoid?
I mean, he's a humanoid creature. He's a small aberration. So I mean, like, he definitely looks like, think like, I don't know, like Gollum.
I suppose. Yeah, it would be non-lethal.
So you beat the shit out of this creature. It definitely.
My last one, I just wanted to be a baseball bat with the staff, just a good old home run.
Yeah. So you smack it with the bottom of your staff. Where you think it would have genitals, it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
But you smack it there, like, instinctually, and then you punch it, and then you smack it, like, you smack it again with the top of your club, and it just, you can see, like, stars just align in its eyes.
Eyes roll
as it,
back.
Yeah, as the eyes roll back, and it just falls unconscious. Did you want to do any more movement?
Yeah, I'm just gonna rush back to chats.
Okay,
Because I can do that.
Yeah, you have plenty of movement. So I will say Rosemary runs up. She's going to use her full action to just get to where you hid. So she's nearby.
Yeah.
Duke, what you got?
Oh my god. So I can't get up there.
You have 40 feet of movement. You can get close.
You can definitely use your action to dash.
Yeah. But okay, so I'm going to use my full movement to get as close as I can.
Okay.
As I'm doing that, I'm activating the blade.
Okay, so that's a bonus action.
Yeah. And then I'm just going to ready an attack in case any more of those things just come flooding in at us.
Okay. So you're 10 feet from that doorway,
Yep.
a little bit behind these two and Rosemary. So are you readying a melee attack then?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. Finnick, what you got?
I'm gonna run up until I can kind of see.
So you're going to the doorway, correct?
Yes.
How much movement do you have?
I have 45 feet.
Okay, so you wouldn't be able to make it to the threshold. You'd be right next to where the rest of your party is, unless you use like your action to dash. Because I don't think you have a bonus action or anything to move faster,
No, I don't
right?
believe so.
Okay, so
You could ready.
you can also ready an attack.
Yeah.
And then you still have your bonus action.
Yeah, because I wouldn't be able to see anything at that point, right?
Correct. Like they are a little bit out of your view. You'd have to make it around that corner in order to see anything.
Yeah, I would just ready an attack for when I can see something.
Okay, sounds good. And then you're running back to like where you guys came in, that false
I'm
wall.
just gonna stay. No, I'm just gonna stay like within like range of these guys.
So are you like at the edge of your vision, like 60 feet?
Basically, I want to move up so that the threshold of the doorway is within 60 feet of my view, which it already was.
Yep.
So I'm cool.
You're just gonna hang it. So in my mind, you're in the middle, like
I'm gonna
cover.
go like up against the wall or behind. Is there still stuff in this room?
There's still like remnants.
Yeah,
of
so
shit.
I'd like get behind some cover because.
I mean, there would be a plethora of cover. You could do full cover. You could do half cover.
I'll get behind some full cover for right now and kind of peek out behind those guys. Give Duke the peace sign.
Okay, so I'll say you run close. There's several larger containers that Finnick previously hidden or nearby that you can easily you wouldn't have full vision depending on if you're hiding behind it or not because it's full cover. But you can definitely peek out and do those shots, assuming that they do come into this room.
Yeah. Well, that's just my plan for now. We'll move closer if I need to.
Okay. So as soon as you two murder these two little, well, one of you murders, one of you.
You should have killed him because you beat the shit out of him.
Just clubbed him upside the head. He's gonna have a bad headache.
He's gonna be missing teeth.
Maybe. He's not dead though.
Not yet. Sapphire's just gonna be like, poor motherfucker, stabbed with an arrow.
He's gonna wish he was dead.
But I didn't do it.
So at this point, we're all gonna roll for initiative, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom quick.
10.
Oh.
You be going before me.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, no, I rolled bad. Oh, no.
I rolled poorly.
Oh, no. I rolled really bad, too.
Finnick, what do you got?
11. And no idea what I'm going to do.
10! Finnick and I are going to go right next to each other.
Rowan?
9.
Oh. The youngins all just
9, 10, 11.
Yeah. That's more like you.
I rolled a damn 4.
Don't roll shame.
This thing is giving me 20s tonight, but it's like
hey, look,
initiative.
I mean,
You're right.
Where it really is.
It was really hot on that.
What did Duke get?
20.
Huh. Dirty? Dirty 20?
Oh, very dirty.
As dirty as Finnick thinks Sapphire is.
Stuff.
Stuffy.
Yeah, look at this gorgeousness on that attack roll.
You should post that somewhere.
It's amazing. 2 20s and a 12. I'll take it. I hope there was a ringing like when a baseball bat actually hits something like a ball. You know, that aluminum ding.
Oh yeah. I mean, that would assume it's hitting metal.
I mean,
it'd be hitting a
assumed
skull.
I was like a skull's pretty
a
hard.
wooden staff. Though.
What?
Isn't it like a wood staff? I'm just imagining
I guess I didn't think of the
a MLB bat, just like that audible crack.
That's a good one
I don't know
too.
how we don't just get you a bat full of nails.
Right?
Oh yeah, Negan.
Yeah. Yeah. Lucy? Is that
Lucy.
Lucy?
Yeah.
That's what
Or is it Lucille?
Lucille.
Oh yeah, sorry, I don't know.
Oh, that's pretty good. 19 for Rosemary.
Ooh, yes.
If you add ours together, we might get to.
It's because I gave everyone drugs that he rolled so poorly, probably.
I don't know what else you want.
Yep.
So
So go ahead and put Varrick. And I will roll for his. 10.
Hey,
10 for initiative for him.
Ooh.
What's his mod?
+1.
What's your mod?
Oh, I rolled an 11. She
Oh.
rolled a 10.
So she'll go first.
Yeah, she'll go before him. And then the skinless man, he's a Hulk. That's what the type he is. So you can do either or. He got a 6.
Ooh, good rolls tonight.
And the Grooves, they got a 6 as well. But put them before the Hulk. So you can put him at 5. Doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Good?
Chats.
You're first?
Mm-hmm.
I am saying, okay, fan out, attack. I rush out the door.
Okay.
I am beelining for the skinless man.
Okay, sounds good. So, How much movement do you have?
I have 30 feet of movement, and I'm going to use my cunning action because you said they were about 50 feet away at the portal.
Sure.
So I'll use those two to get in melee with him.
Okay, sounds good.
So that's 50 feet of movement, so I have about 10 feet more. Okay. And he has not taken a turn in combat yet.
Correct. You do have disadvantage on the attack, though.
Oh.
So just one roll.
Sorry.
And because I have my bless, that's a 20. Oh, wait, hold on. Plus, so that would be a just because I'm not taking chances here, like a 34 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. And well, I feel like we ruled this at one point. Like, I have advantage, but I also have disadvantage.
So it's a straight roll.
So it's a straight roll, right? But
Your assassinate says that if you go before it in combat, then it's fine.
yeah,
Correct?
I'm talking about like sneak attack.
Yeah, because you're doing assassinate, you're doing your class feature.
Yeah.
You get your sneak attack because you're going before it.
Yes, that's what I'm clarifying.
Yes, I did rule that you do get it because it's a very unique situation type of thing that you don't get to do very often. So I let you do that.
Thank you.
Yes.
I will use my savage attacker on my weapon die. All right. Let's see. All right. So 12, 14, 17, plus 8 is what? 25 plus 7 is 32 damage.
Which one were you attacking?
The Hulk,
No, Hulk.
the skinless man, whatever you call it.
32.
Yep.
Solid start.
Let's see.
So that's your movement, your bonus action, and your action.
Yes, and I haven't stood still for a while, so I don't have my feline agility yet.
So you're currently in melee with
mhm.
the skinless man.
I have 10 feet of movement. But I might get a reaction if I move. So,
Maybe.
I'm going to.
Disengage, don't you? Or did you use your bonus action?
You already used the bonus action.
I'm going to stand my ground. And that'll be my turn.
Okie dokie. Who's next?
Yes, Adam.
Me.
Okay, what you doing?
Okay, so I'm 10 feet away from
The doorway.
Okay,
Yes.
so I get up to there.
Okay.
Can I get to the Hulk?
He would be too far.
Too
unless
far.
you like
Okay.
Are you just using your movement or are you using movement and action?
Well, I'm just like, if I'm just using movement, I can't get to it.
Correct. He
Okay.
would be too far.
Then there are.
There are grooves that are think I don't want to use toddlers, but like kindergartners that are like in a line, like they're following each other towards the portal. So like just like one after another, there's in a perfect little line.
Okay, so yeah, I'll go up to that.
Okay.
That's all mine.
Beautiful display.
Miming fucking dragon breath at him is great.
And then, yeah, I'm going to. I don't use this very often. Sometimes
the stars align.
Yeah. The DM gives you something, but it's not Christmas yet.
Right? Okay, and then I need to. So I'm going to use also my ancient dragon breath on it to increase the damage. I don't even remember how much dice I roll. What even is
like
the DC?
2, 3d6, something like that.
So it is. Oh my god, where is my thing?
Should be under bonus actions.
It's right here. So whole. I haven't used this since we leveled up again.
Did it go up?
It's 4d6.
Oh, nice.
I can add 2d6 with my feat. I can also spend 2 points, so I'm going to spend another one to increase the DC. So they need to do a Dex 15.
Okay, and there's 4 of them, I believe. So
There were 6. Chats and I took 2 out.
Yep. Are you trying to get the one that's incapacitated? I mean, he'll just automatically die. Like, he's incapacitated, so he can't make a save. But are you trying to take him out as well? That's my question.
I mean, if I can line it up to get...
Yeah, he's standing, like, right next to the one that was in line, so...
Yeah, sure, fuck it. I don't
Okay,
care.
sounds good.
I just want you to, like, Godzilla breath this. Like, because
see,
he's
like,
unconscious, and at the back, you just start, and you just fucking go up.
Ancient breath is you see, like, this, like, sort of this bright blue, like, lines just, like, streak across my body.
Go Godzilla.
It kind of, like, focuses in, and then just blast of lightning.
You just like him more again?
A little bit.
Okay, so that's a fail, that's a fail, that's a save. And that's a save. So 2 save, 2 fail. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. That is 18 damage.
Okay.
To each of them?
Yes.
Yeah. So you slice the 3 closest to you, so the one that's incapacitated and the 2 that failed. You just slice through them like it. Which I think I'm getting like a lightsaber, like just right through them, and they just fall. And the stuff that they were carrying immediately just drops. The 2 towards the front, they managed to jump out of the way, and obviously look very concerned at their friends that just died. But they're also obviously hurt themselves. So go ahead and give them 9 damage each, as they you slice off each one of them lose like a limb.
So that was 3 that died?
Yes, 3 of them are dead now. There's only 2 left currently.
Okay.
From behind her boxes,
2.
Sapphire holds up a 10.
Is there any movement left?
From what?
After positioning, do I have...
Oh, do you have any movement left? I will say you've probably used 20 of your 30, or you have 40, right? So you probably have enough that you can make it to one of the grooves that you maimed and didn't kill.
Well, if I can get up to...
You can probably make it to the closest one to the back. Yep.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a bonus attack now?
No, the Dragon Breath is a bonus, yes. Yeah.
Did they officially change that, or did you?
I changed that because I was like, "That's fucking bullshit."
Yeah, it's always been a bonus action in 4th edition, so I don't know why they made it a full.
Well,
action.
it feels like a waste of a turn.
Yeah.
It's an action.
I mean, it does a lot of damage.
I mean,
now,
because I have a feat, but
yeah.
I mean, I can only do that like once.
Right. It's a limited thing. It's one thing. It's like a power from 4th edition. Like it's one cool thing you can do, and then you're kind of done.
Yep. Yeah. It's the cool thing that Dragonborn can do, and like
so. There's one in 5 feet and another that's 10 feet away.
You'd have to
10 feet of right.
It's probably
it's right behind him, or
it's probably another 20 feet to get to the closest one. So it would be 5 and then 10. Like if you were right next to him, but you still have a little bit of ways to get to that closest one.
Okay. So I want to get up to that closest one.
Okay, sounds good. That would probably be your full movement.
Okay, so then for my action, I'm going to use Arms of Hadar.
Okay. Is that a dex save, con save? I can't remember.
It is strength saving throw.
And is it just the one in 5 feet, or is it the one in 10 feet as well?
It's within 10 feet.
Okay.
All creatures within 10 feet.
Okay, sounds good.
I imagine they're probably terrified after seeing...
They are.
The 3 in front just vaporize.
Yeah, they are.
And then...
now I'm... What's the DC?
It is... like... 13.
They both save.
Okay.
But they probably still take half damage. That's my guess.
Half damage. They suffer no other effects from it.
Okay.
It is necrotic, if that matters.
No. They take full damage.
So 8, so 4 damage necrotic.
Okay.
to
And
them.
they took 9 previously.
Yes.
They look pretty hurt, but they're both still alive.
Okay. Yeah. That's everything I can do. I've done a lot of things.
You
so
did?
That's probably. I almost feel like a rogue.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll be me. Rosemary is up next.
Okay, so Rosemary is going to take out her shield, and you guys in the immediate vicinity would be you, I think, because these two all. No, you're still back there, right?
We're probably.
It'd be you three. You see, she mutters something under her breath, and you can see that the shield. Let me get the description. The shield actually, she dons the shield, and as she says that word, it shatters into a bunch of, like, countless fragments of pure light, and it just surrounds her as she's just rushing forward.
A spotlight.
I mean, sure. But it's like, it surrounds her as like a bubble of just, like, shards of glass, of armor. But, so she's like a beacon, yeah, similar. As it does give off, bright light in a 20-foot radius.
Good,
and
all of us go, ah!
and dim light in another 20-foot radius. So you definitely, can see well now.
Perfect.
Now I understand why she didn't want to eat her carrot.
Well, we were trying to be stealthy at first.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she rushes forward. She makes it behind you, and then she looks at the immediate vicinity, sees you in melee, and she's going to use her full movement to make it to be by you. I won't say she could be flanking, so I'll say she can be flanking with you.
Thank you.
Yeah, why not? I mean, she's your ally. She's
an intelligent person.
She's gonna try and help you as best as she can. But that's her action, bonus action, and movement. So that's all she can do. Who's next?
Finn.
Perfect. I guess he will move up to where he can see
So
things now.
So it's just another, I think, 5 feet for you to make it around that corner.
And now
which-
that Rosemary's right there, you definitely.
Yeah,
have
Rosemary
vision.
lights up that
Yeah.
like little section, so you have no problem seeing the 2 grooves that Duke just annihilated, as well as the 2 that are still alive. You see Varrick and the Skinless Man standing relatively close together, probably a good 50 feet away from you or so to get to either of them.
Okay.
So
And you and Rosemary in melee with
the
Skinless
skinless
Man.
man.
The Hulk.
Yep.
Mhm.
I've cut into him just a little bit.
Oh, perfect. I think he would just ready his bow, and he would just probably take 2 shots. One first at the grue, just to he sees that there are the 2 left.
Sure.
So I'll make 1 attack against 1.
Okay.
See what we get. It's like a 17,
Yeah, that hits.
and then I'll 26 on the next one.
Okay. Yeah, they both hit.
So I will attack the first one.
You're attacking both the grooves, correct?
Yeah, I'm attack.
One at each?
Yeah, I'll attack. Well, I'll attack.
He's doing
one,
the damage on.
Yep.
and then we'll see if I need to move on to
Sounds
the next.
good.
You know what I mean?
Yep. What are they at total for damage?
12 each.
So it'll take 9.
Yeah. So this arrow that you shoot at the first one, it
Don't
just
forget to add your rate
I
damage.
did.
Oh, okay.
it just embeds in his
And then-
forehead, and it just shoots right through and kills him.
Next one will take 16.
And yeah,
And also your D3 halved.
Oh.
that's not
to
damage.
hit.
Oh, that's
You're
Oh,
right.
that's 2 hit?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
okay.
Okay. I better change. I have 4 attacks.
So the second one goes through this one's eye, and it just shatters its skull
Thunk,
as
thunk.
as they both die. So all of the grooves are currently dead.
Perfect. And And then how far away is everyone's about 50 feet away?
Yep.
Okay.
But it's lit up, so
Yeah.
like you can see pretty well in here now. So you don't have to worry about like being out of range of dark vision or anything like that. So it's definitely a little jarring being in complete darkness and then bright light. But
very rude of her not to announce that she was going to do that. But it's Rowan's cousin.
Pull some sunglasses on.
Yeah, I feel like Sapphire just goes like this. Like, and they just fall down. Like, you didn't even know we had him in
You're
here.
in a different room, so you don't. It doesn't matter for you.
Yeah.
Did you want to do anything else?
No, I think he will just stay there and kind of just like flatten against like the wall.
Like on the other side,
because it's like is he still like in the doorway?
He can be, yep.
Yeah, like I kind of like there, so he's kind of not like
exposed. Like he goes back in this way.
Like you're tucking
So
around.
probably
So you
have
can
enough
still-
movement to go back around the L bend.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not going to use any movement necessarily to like peek around to a pot shot type of thing.
No.
But you're fine. Yeah, you're behind full cover at this point.
Okay. And that's all he will do.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, with that, we move over to Sapphire.
Okay, I come out from hiding. There's nothing in the room with me, so I go up to the doorway where Finnick is.
Okay, so what's your full movement?
30 feet.
So I will say you can start moving towards that door, but you won't be able to make it to that doorway unless you double action. Dash.
The doorway like if I line myself up with the doorway, can I see everything in the other room or no?
You'd have to get to where Finnick is, and it's still a little bit.
Well, I can use my. How far away am I?
You're probably about 50 feet from that doorway.
So if I move 30,
then you'd be 20 feet away.
Okay, I'll just use my bonus action to Misty Step.
Sounds good. And I can go how far?
30
feet.
Okay, so are you going to be like right next to Finnick and do the same type of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
It's where we belong.
And then I pull my bow and arrow out, and I'm like.
Okay, so you have the Hulk and the Seer left currently that you can see.
I will shoot at the Hulk because that is what I was told to do.
Okay, sounds good.
And it seems like the good idea, but I'm gonna make poor choices, and I'm gonna try to do my sharpshooter, which could be good, could be bad. Let's see what happens. Attack number 1. Well, it's 12.
12 to hit total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that misses.
Okay. Second attack, we'll still sharpshooter because I like making poor choices. That'll probably hit.
What'd you roll?
It's like a 30.
With sharpshooter?
Well, it's 18 plus 12 minus 5. What's that number?
25.
25.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
5, so 11, so 21 damage.
Nice.
And I just kind of behind the wall again.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
All right. Then it will be Varrick.
Okay. So seeing the immediate vicinity of you and Rosemary running up to the Hulk, and seeing several of the Grus get just eviscerated by this lightning bolt that goes through them. You can definitely tell he looks a little bit more concerned than previously.
I'm sure it was loud as fuck.
Oh yeah, it echoed like a motherfucker in
The
here.
whole lightning crack.
So as you
Sorry for the tinnitus.
right? So as you can see him like mulling over his options, you see he approaches from the side, like between you and Duke, and you can see he is starting to manipulate something in his hands, magical stuff. I need you two and Rosemary to make wisdom saving throws. You do get the D4 from Rosemary.
Wisdom?
Yes.
That's a 50.
What you got?
At the rate that you threw that D4, I imagine it's not good.
The D4 did better.
Seriously, the D4D better? How is that possible?
It was like a 3
It
4
did double.
You rolled a 2?
Yep. So I've got a 9.
Okay. So, what'd you roll again?
15.
Okay, so You both
You're done for the night.
Retired.
I was doing something.
I will say
literally never have any luck with the wisdom saving
Yeah, I
throws.
fucking hate this shit.
I will say, Chats, you are teleported, where that L shape was, you're teleported over, like, back to where you guys originally came from, when you guys were previously in here, away from the skinless man.
Entirety of the group.
And Duke, he's gonna send you over there too. So you're standing right next to each other.
Knock your heads together. It's worse. There's worse
Resistant
things that could have
Rosemary.
happened to you.
Annoying.
Yeah. And then damage.
Damage.
Told you we teleported. Didn't I tell you?
What?
And when
Rose-
did I tell you?
I hear you over there.
Surprisingly, Rosemary saved.
I bet you're talking shit, though.
Surprisingly, she's a cleric. Or she's saved.
I need you to help me.
What
with
Sapphire
that.
does today. She's fucking
17.
shady today.
17.
She's talking shit to everybody.
It's like counting electoral votes.
18.
Okay.
17 plus 18.
Is
I got you.
35.
Sapphire's
Okay.
tired of everybody's shit today.
9, 10, Jack,
Um,
Queen, King.
Right?
Right. 11
Oh
and
shit, guys, I lost count.
Then I started
46,
back
11
at
and
1.
Jesus. And
58.
then 58.
okay. So you take 50. You two both take 58. And what's half of that? 58 would be 24. Thank you. And Rosemary will take 24.
That sounds painful. You didn't even rage.
It's true, he didn't.
No, that's wrong. Sorry. There's more to that. Cause
It would be 28.
28.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
29.
Right, because rounding.
No.
No, just
Because
29.
half of 50 is 25.
Plus half, and then
And
half of 8 is 4.
Wait, so
So
29.
it's half of 58 is 29.
you said half of 50 is 29.
No, 58.
Half of 58 is 29.
Because half of 50 is 25 and half of 8 is 4,
Yeah.
which means 29.
Math.
Okay.
It's 1 in the
Anyway.
morning. Math is hard.
Okay.
That's him?
Does he have anything else he would like?
That's his action.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to move closer to the portal, and stick his head in, for a moment. And you don't hear
Whistle.
anything.
Right?
Now close
Yeah, can you do that?
I don't magic. I don't that kind of magic.
Oh.
But,
You shoot him in the butt with an arrow while he's got to step in the portal.
he sticks his head in for a second. You don't know what he does, but he sticks his head out. So he's currently standing relatively close to the portal. But that is his entire turn.
it. Okay. Well, you get to go now, Rowan.
Sweet. I psych myself up a bit and I go zooming out and I'm pretty sure I can make it to him.
Oh, easily, yes.
Okay,
Currently the only one in melee with Are you going towards the Hulk, I'm assuming?
I'm sure with my movement I could flank.
With Rosemary? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
easily.
we'll do that.
Okay.
We'll do that. That sounds good. Yeah, and of course I will be spending a key point for flurry of blows. Because 5 attacks in a round sounds pretty fucking amazing to me.
It does.
26 for the first attack.
Yeah, that hits.
29 for the second attack.
Yeah, that hits.
26 for the third attack.
Yep. These are all hitting.
That 15 for
15
that.
does not hit.
Oh, I rolled double 5s. That was really weird. And then 28 for the fourth. So,
You did have a D4 on that.
How many times did you just hit
Did
me?
you? Were you using?
3 or
Adding,
4.
oh no, I'm adding it to the damage.
no,
right?
The
Oh, I
D4.
can't do that?
The D4 is just for attack rolls and
And I
ability
am near
checks and saving
her,
throws.
aren't I? So,
So
well,
roll it.
we'll add her on to the 15. Makes it 19.
it's once per turn, FYI.
That's
so
fine.
You can definitely use that. Yep. That would be a hit.
Okay.
How many times did you just hit him?
4, 5.
5.
Oh.
A lot.
Didn't you only roll 4 times though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
No, he
Yeah,
rolled
No,
5 times.
because there were 2 16s. There was a 19, and then there was a 15. But with the D4, it adds it to a 19, and then there was a 28.
Okay. All right. You go, Math Whiz.
I mean, I can roll again if
No.
you want
Go
me
for
to.
it. Go for it.
Okay.
Start adding up them 6s.
No, it's 8s.
8s.
Hey.
Need more 8s in my life.
There's some 8s, but there's some 1s too, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not happy about that. 8, 16, 17, 18, 23, 24, and then is 30, so that's 54, 55.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, 55 total damage, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only one of it was cold damage.
And that's bludgeoning magical, correct?
Yes.
I mean, that'll all go through. All perfectly fine. What's he at total?
108.
Okay. He's looking pretty rough. You definitely, like, beat him pretty good.
We'll see what the cat does.
You did.
Cat got pushed away.
You
run past
just
them.
over doubled what was already done to him.
Sweet. I'm gonna make him.
Good ideas.
What?
No.
Let's make him he's a big guy. Let's make him make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
DC 15.
He's a fucking ballerina.
Oh, that's a fail.
Pure
Definitely
ways away from you.
With a loud thud, he lands right on his back.
That doesn't help
He
me.
is prone, which means you have disadvantage on ranged attack rolls.
That didn't help me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my cousin can smash him in the head real good.
She still
You're
had.
just making decisions for us.
She already had advantage.
Yeah, you just helped
You
me.
just justified
I mean-
some stuff we've been thinking.
It goes before your next turn, so
It will stand up,
You
probably.
will be fine.
yeah.
He does?
Yeah. The Hulk hasn't gone yet.
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh, you're after me.
Yes.
I'm awfully
Yeah.
slow
Your
this time around.
turn was a very long turn.
Yeah.
I apologize. There's a lot of math involved.
It was the same amount of turn. It's just you can't see what he's actually
It's just
doing right
yeah.
You
now.
know, he's at the very end.
It's that haste, though. It gives you more
Of
stuff
us.
to do.
You just hear some pops, and then it falls over.
Since it has fallen over, though, I'm a fucking git.
So it would still have attack of opportunity, correct?
It should be at disadvantage, though, since it's prone.
Yeah. I believe that's true.
Sounds
He
like
actually
that.
goes before your cousin, too, then, because he's right after you.
I feel like all attacks while you're prone
The
are.
creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. You are correct.
Not range. Range, you actually roll straight.
Well, so melee
And
attack.
magic.
Well, it's counted in the whole range thing.
Unless it's a melee spell.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not one. Nope. Definitely is not going to hit.
Sounds good.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back over to, I'm gonna put myself in between, these guys and just like stepping back by about like maybe 10, 15, like putting myself in between them and the
Hulk?
monster real quick.
Sounds good. Just an FYI, whenever you are within 30 feet of... So I'm just going to read this. While either creature chosen for the ability that Rosemary gave you to is within 30 feet of each other, which I'm assuming would be her as well, you can use your reaction to gain resistance to all damage to the other creature when that other creature takes damage. Yeah.
What?
None of those words made sense.
I'm just reading the ability.
That was a weird.
So we gain resistance against each other?
No, wait. I think we gain resistance.
The creature can use
From
his
the
reaction to gain resistance to all damage to the other creature when that other creature takes damage.
When the other creature takes
When the other
damage.
creature takes damage, yeah.
It's like
Yeah, that's confusing.
There's a lot of
That's a
words
lot
in
of
there.
words.
Yeah, I'm just reading it. I don't fucking
That's a
understand
lot
it.
of words for 1 in the morning.
Yeah,
There's
it
some
is.
We don't have to
Description
utilize that right now. I'm
spaghetti.
just reading what it does.
that's just like
We're just gonna ignore that.
That's fine.
All squares are parallelograms, but not all parallelograms are squares. I feel like that's like
Oh.
right.
Yeah, that actually.
I feel like that's
That
what
made
That
more
made more
sense.
sense,
Right.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Well. Okay. So those are all dead. So it's the hole.
Okay. Well, Rosemary is only. You're within 10 feet of it, correct?
Yeah.
Well, it does have a range of 10 feet. So it's going to stand up. And it is going to, attack both you and Rosemary, because that's what it can do.
Sure.
Because it's in melee with both of you. So,
Plans have changed.
Yeah.
the one
What
against
happened?
Rosemary. Oh, that's pretty good. It's definitely going to hit. Let me double check. Yeah, it just hits her. For some damage.
Is his arms, are they that long that they're...
Yeah, he's a large creature.
Gotcha. Just thinking like Attack on Titan, where the animation's really weird and they just like flail their arms.
Ship is like string. Speeds to
Okay. So she gets whacked upside the head
Some string because they bought a sewer's kit.
through the shield, surprisingly. And then she needs to...
I mean, it probably has some like string. I think, but like,
which I'm
like
sure
it's
she's gonna
my-
fail. Yeah, she fails. So she actually gets knocked prone as well as he so he's doing like a sweeping arms as he's spinning in a circle, just whacking everyone in the immediate vicinity. So he hits her, she falls prone, and he's gonna try and hit you, Rowan, with that. That's definitely gonna miss though. That's like a 13. So you duck out of the way. But that is his whole turn. Yep. Who's next?
We are back to chats.
Oh, at the beginning of the round. So I will say at the top of the initiative, I'll roll to see what they actually get. But you guys both see coming from the north part of this, where Rowan previously ran to, the missing one-eyed Cyclops thing starts making its way south towards the commotion. And
Towards us, or yeah,
general vicinity. Yes, you start to see it now. It's making its way towards you guys. So that thing appears. I'll roll for initiative for that.
Is it coming for like where we were? And
No,
it's like
No,
behind
it's
us?
coming from. Because the doorway that you guys are in right now, there's more hallway that goes past it. It's coming from up there.
Okay.
like
behind.
You're
behind us or behind like Chats and Duke.
So, okay. Where you guys are at right now, you're at the bottom of this L. The L continues north. Like, the hallway just keeps going, which is where Rowan previously ran when he was big.
Gotcha.
There's a small little doorway where you guys are hiding at that's part of this L, part of this long hallway, and it's coming down that hallway. So, in theory, it could walk right past you guys,
Okay.
or it could come closer to you, depending if it saw you or not. But it's in your immediate vicinity, probably within like 20 feet of you at this moment. And it rolled a 19 on its initiative.
Chats still goes first, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. Chats, you are first. So
Okay.
you're currently blasted to the side.
So I'm at one end of this L room. How?
That keeps going. Like this, this part where you're at would keep going back to the previous rooms you've been in before.
Okay. So am I at like the elbow of the L? Is that what it is?
The elbow of the L is where the portal is.
Okay. So all right. I think I understand now. So how far away am I?
You're about 60 feet from the skinless man, a little bit farther from the portal and Varrick.
Okay.
You didn't move, did you?
Huh?
You didn't move last turn, did you? You were forced to move.
Last turn, I moved to the skinless man, attacked him. I was moved against my will. So I think, I'm going to use my movement, 30 feet, and then, I think, just because I'm kind of hurting right now, I'm going to use Guiding Bolt against the skinless man.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Okay. Alright, that is going to be a dirty 20.
That hits.
Alright. Ooh. That is 18 points of radiant damage, and the next attack has advantage.
Okay, sounds good.
And then
He's at 120 something?
126.
Okay, he's looking real rough.
and then I have my bonus action. Is there any, like, stalactites or anything, or?
I mean, are you trying to find some place to hide? Is that the idea?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could probably find partial cover. I'll say,
Okay.
like half cover.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do with...
Because did you use your movement already?
Yeah.
To get closer?
I think I used my movement to get close.
So you can use your bonus action to dash, I believe. So.
Yeah, dash, disengage, or hide.
So you can use your bonus action to dash behind a stalactite.
Yeah, I think, I'll just move behind a stalactite to give me some partial cover.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
Me.
Okay.
Okay.
You saw Chats run up, cast a spell.
And then run away. Sorry.
Not run away.
60 feet.
Run
You're
from
60
side.
60
I'm 60 feet
from the skinless man. The Hulk. You're probably about, 50 feet from Rowan, if that helps.
Shoot with your crossbow.
That's what I'm going to have to do.
He is lit up, so you'd have advantage.
Well, I'm still going to get as close as I can.
Which is 40 feet, right?
Yep.
So you're about 20 feet away from him.
And I'm...
Do it with your anchor and yank him towards me.
Get over here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not against the idea.
He is a pretty beefy boy. It
Yeah.
might be pretty hard to pull him, but you
Then
definitely...
you-
Little flayed man wrangling.
I mean, worst case scenario, you yank you towards him.
Yeah?
In Soviet Russia, monster yank you.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I'm just... Alright. I'm gonna rage, because I need to get into that. Less damage mode. And...
Ooh, what happened?
yeah. God. Please give me a fucking teleport, because that would be great. Where is
Turns
it?
into potted plant.
Oh no, not again.
Which of these is the
I
table?
see Duke in plant form as a cactus.
It's like he's a spiky boy.
Ah!
There,
It was
because
a
he's-
5.
Which means...
Whenever I am hit with an attack, that creature will take 1d6 force damage.
Interesting. Okay.
So, that's not what I wanted. It's good, but it's not what I needed right now.
That's fair.
I'm fine.
So
I'm going to just throw shit at it.
okay, go ahead and
I'm so angry I'm throwing hand axes.
okay, go ahead and give me
I've done these in a while.
an attack roll with advantage. You can use both of your... I mean, you have probably multiple hand axes, so you can
Yes.
do both attacks can be hand axes.
Okay. So that's 21 on the first to
That
hit.
Definitely hits. So it would just be the first attack that had advantage. So second attack, like your second hand axe, would not have advantage.
Okay. Oh, do I have?
Use your D4 as well. Yep, that's to hit.
So 17 on the second.
17 hits.
Okay.
Both hit.
All right. God, what do I roll for this shit? 26. I don't use these.
It's true.
It's been a while.
It's true, you don't.
I haven't thrown an axe since Barovia.
I remember when the hand axes were your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just to paint the picture, audience. Right now, Duke, the Dragonborn, who can shoot lightning, is lit up blue like he's in Tron, right?
Yeah.
He is wearing a dapper suit and top hat,
Full with
roaring,
cummerbund.
charging forward, and throwing hatchets.
Yeah.
80s prom movie.
What?
80s prom movie.
Oh, sure, yeah,
Like
yeah.
a slasher
Like,
prom movie.
like My Bloody Valentine
Something like that, yeah.
Ooh. 14.
total?
Yep.
So, you do notice that it is not as effective as you would hope, and he does take half damage from non-magical attacks. So, it'd be 7.
Okay. Well,
They definitely do damage, but they kind of bounce off his fleshy hide.
Rawhide.
getting those back from you.
He just roars and yells at you in some uncommon language that you're not sure what it is.
I roll. That's all I can do. Yep. Then I have bonus action rage. So, all right. Well, Rosemary is going to be next.
What's he at total for damage?
133.
So Rosemary is going to grab her battle axe, and she is going to just wail on this thing. And you can see she emboldens her attack, and her the edge of her battle axe just alights with fire.
Light 'em up.
And
I like this.
you can see as she is making her attack, which, let's see if she hits.
The red-haired human is using fire.
Yeah. It's fitting, right? Unfortunately, she misses. But she definitely tries to hit, and as she unfortunately doesn't, you can see a line of fire just goes past it, as if there were things behind it. It would also get hit. But unfortunately, it's a 30-foot long line of fire that just erupts out of her great axe. Battle axe? Great axe? Whatever.
Sapphire is considering if she's interested in women or not. She's leaning towards yes.
Hot.
Yeah. So that's
Sometimes mother dated women.
that's her attack. She only gets one. Bonus action. She sees that. Well, she can see you because you're just behind partial cover.
Uh-huh.
She is going to give you a healing word.
Take it.
She say something encouraging with her healing word.
I will get there in a second. That's bad. Well, that's not great. That's 5 plus 4, so 9.
It's something.
She says, "You got this, buddy."
It's better than when
Shipper.
Celeste healed everybody and she insulted them.
This
All right.
is a kinder healer.
Celeste was not kind.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that is her turn. She's gonna stay in combat with
Eyeball turn.
Yes, it's the Cyclops.
Cyclops' turn.
Yep.
So as you guys saw this thing lumbering towards you, it definitely seems to have caught your eye as this large eyeball seems to be fixating on both of you at the same time, like it darts between the both of you, and it starts lumbering in your general direction. Its going to shoot a beam, towards you guys. So I need you guys to make dex saves, as it's a 10-foot wide, 60-foot long beam of fire. Fire's a beam of light. No,
18.
Okay.
21.
Yeah, you're both safe. So you'll take half damage from this. 8 and 17. Half of 17 would be 8. I'll take 8 psychic damage. Yeah. And it's probably within I'll say it's in melee with Finnick. So it starts lumbering towards you, hits you with this beam and continues walking up to you. So it's in melee with you, about 10 feet away from Sapphire. Okay, that's his whole turn.
All right, Finnick, you're up.
Okay, I guess I will.
Oh, I'm wrong. It can use its melee attack as well. I'm sorry, I did not read its full multi-attack. So I was gonna try and hit you, Finnick. One's a natural 20. One is 21. Those both hit. Okay.
Just a second. Let me read something here.
Okay.
Trying to figure out if this works. Probably does not. So I'll just take it and we'll go from there.
Okay.
What is it?
Well, in theory, I can subtract attack rolls, but it.
Which one?
Is that the eyeless?
Yeah.
So it'd be
But
I think you have had to have marked them already?
I don't think so. It doesn't say that.
What is it?
It says when a creature you see within 30 feet of you makes an attack roll, you can use your reaction to roll 1 Hemocraft die and subtract that number rolled from the creature's attack roll.
Okay.
Yep.
You can choose to use this feature after the creature's rolled, but before the DM determines whether the attack roll succeeds.
Okay. Yeah.
The creature is immune if it's immune to blindness. The other problem is I know if it succeeds or not because it's my own AC.
Well, I mean, you
Yeah,
can't
I don't know
do
if that's,
anything about a natural 20, so you can still.
The 14 though. I mean, it was a 21, but you could definitely roll your Hemocraft die and potentially not hit you.
Yeah. So I will do that.
Okay.
Be a 5.
So what's your AC?
16.
So it would be 16 because it'd be 21 minus 5. So you would still lose 5 health.
You don't have your shields equipped, do you? Oh, because you were using a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
But yes, they both do hit. But so you see Finnick for the first time.
I'm gonna kill myself.
You see Finnick for the first time, whip his hand up with some blood on it, and his eyes go dark. As you can see, it seems to, in some way, try and affect this single-eyed creature, but this thing seems a little bit pretty dead set on attacking Finnick, and he grazes. He manages to shake off the effect that Finnick tried to impose on him. So the crit is 12 plus 4, 16. Then the second attack, that is another 7. Okay, that's the end of his turn. So now it's Finnick's turn, and I need you to make a wisdom save at the beginning of your turn.
18?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
So he is trying to captivate you with his large eye, but you manage to look away from it. But it does make him a little bit harder to see, if that makes sense, because he seems to be shifting and moving about a bunch. So you will have disadvantage on your attacks against him.
Okay. I will strike at him once with the new Fang sword I have, because it has Crimson Rite on it.
Okay, sounds good.
It's not going to hit.
You have
It's
plus the.
oh wait.
You have a D3 to roll.
Let's see. The first one was a 7, so I forgot that the numbers have changed. Well, I don't know.
It's a +1 sword.
Oh,
So it'd be plus 10 to your 7, so 17.
I think it'd be just a +9 because that's a +1 sword as well,
Oh, gotcha.
right? Am I doing that right?
No, it's not. It would say +1 sword if it was.
I just assume because it's magic, it's +1.
No,
Not always.
Not always.
But this is my regular. I would assume with just a normal, so it would still be just a +1 to get to that, right?
It should add in.
I don't have it in my equipment yet, but I applied a blood right to it, so I want to use it.
Yeah,
So I don't really.
Yeah,
like
plus an edge, so it'd be +9 instead.
Yeah, so it'd be 16, and then in theory,
16 hits.
Okay, would be like 21 at that point. Then I'll swing again.
With disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Just making sure.
18, I guess, if I'm doing that correctly.
Yeah, sounds right.
Yeah. So both of them will hit.
Yep.
Okay. So 9 plus 3, and then 12.
Yeah, I mean,
so 2 12s, so 24?
Sure.
You can definitely can tell because it's harder to hit it. It's also resistant to your damage, so it is halved. It seems like its fixation actually allows you to better understand what this thing is, but not keeping your gaze on it makes it harder to hit from what you can ascertain.
Oh. Anything else from you?
That's all I could do.
Okay.
I don't have a bonus action.
Sapphire, you up next.
And you also need to make wisdom saving throw.
19.
Yeah, you're fine. So similarly, it tries to lock eyes with you, but you manage to shake off the effect.
Just kind of go through the doorway.
You're going around it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming you're going to try and stay out of melee with it, so you don't take an attack of opportunity. Yeah. That's totally fine. You can easily do that.
I give Fit the peace sign.
Cool.
And,
okay, thanks, bye.
I'm killing myself.
Get away a little bit from it, and then I shoot. I'm gonna shoot the skinless man.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna use my planner warrior for whatever attack hits. We'll see what attack hits.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Do I want to use sharpshooter? I don't know. Do I? Sure. I'm glad I did because that's a 22. 22 hits. Okay. So I roll d8s. This first hit's gonna hurt. Maybe if I roll high, let's see.
Big money.
Ooh. So that's 32 damage.
Yeah, you just pepper this thing with, we'll say, a bunch of arrows all at once, and it just falls over.
It just, separates.
Wait, I killed it?
Yeah. I mean, it's at, over 150.
It's at 165 after.
Yeah.
For my second trick, I will attempt to shoot the mage.
Okay.
Well, I'll also use sharpshooter because I like making poor choices with my life. That's a 26.
26 hits?
Okay. 18 damage to the mage.
18, alright.
Oh, and I've hit 2 different things.
Yeah.
You did?
So I can hit it again because of the
There's one thing that I know I have.
the other ability that I have, the distance strike.
Does it have to be a different creature, or can you attack the
If
same
I
creature?
attack at least 2 different creatures, I can make an additional attack.
Okay. Which one are you attacking?
Mage again?
Okay.
Do it.
Oh, I'll use sharpshooter too. It's just gonna keep using the sharpshooter. I like making poor choices.
Wow.
But I rolled a 16, so that's 23.
Mm-hmm. That makes
Math.
Hey, you're getting better at this.
19.
Damn.
Okay, yeah. So, you're doing damage.
Sapphire just
Your arm tired after 3 shots
Yeah.
in rapid succession.
Now that she's out in the fray where things can see her and could potentially harm her. Oh, something did harm her. How much damage did I take?
7, I think?
Okay. I'm concentrating on your haste.
Oh, yeah.
No.
What do I have to roll?
10 is the DC.
Oh, I rolled it exactly a 10.
Oh my god.
You would have just been stunned for one round. It's fine.
No, that's bad.
That's not fine.
Oh, that was close. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm done. Oh, I'm in a panic. I need to stress eat something. I ate all the candy.
There's still a Jolly
No,
Rancher.
I don't want that.
All right. Well, that goes back to Varrick.
Okay. So as he gets peppered with a couple of the arrows, he says, "Sapphire, how could you?"
Oh, Varrick, is that you?
Sorry, ma'am.
He says, "That wasn't very nice. I was very hospitable to you." And then he points his staff at you and shoots a psychic orb at you.
Sure. That's fair. Sorry, Ron.
21 hits, I'm assuming?
No, that's above my threshold.
Oh, okay, sounds good. Okay, 7 plus 12 plus another 8.
So 27.
You're gonna get like a natural 20?
No, I had to get half of what I was hit. So I got a 27, so that's what, like
16?
16?
No, can't be that high.
Oh dear.
27.
Be 13.
13.
Just roll well. That's all you gotta do.
What is it?
What's your addition?
It's at the 3, so that's not gonna happen.
Okay,
Great.
so okay, sounds good. So you are.
That's what I'm doing.
You're up
currently-
next, though.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
mean,
feel the concentration leave me, and I look over at Rowan.
daggers at you, like...
As-
Don't do drugs, kids!
Yeah.
Okay, well
Oh.
then.
Yep. Oh no, he can do it again.
Oh.
Yeah, he can do that twice. Let's see. I could hit Rowan now that he's stunned. Because it would be an advantage. And I think it. I mean, it won't do it. It won't do any extra damage. Because he hasn't taken any damage from anybody except for you.
Rowan?
No,
Oh!
the seer. Because the seer's only been hit by her, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think he's just gonna attack you again.
That's fair. I betrayed his trust.
You did. He didn't like that.
I'm sorry, man. Chat's made me do it.
What's your AC?
16?
I think he rolled exactly 16.
Her first defense is blame the cat.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
And I did it in a southern accent because I don't know what character I am today.
Okay.
What universe is this?
I don't know.
15 plus 14 plus another 8. 14, 15, so that's 29 plus 8.
36. 7.
37.
I'm fine. I'm not dead. I'm fine.
Okay. Well,
It's good to know.
That's
You don't have to worry about rolling a save.
you hear him. Well, yeah, that would have saved.
That's fucked up.
You hear him say something in a language, and the thing that you're in combat with, like, at least acknowledges that it's saying something to it, as though they're the only two things alive currently. But he's gonna stay right where he's at. Oof. One more of those and you might go bye-bye.
I haven't even created my new backstory.
Well, it's
So, Rowan, you feel the energy of her spell fade, and you're just like, for a second, and you lose your turn.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Who's next?
okay. Well, it actually goes all the way back up to chats.
All
What's
right.
your chats? You're hiding behind a stalactite.
Yep.
Vitamins.
And
Each of those.
how far away is the mage from me?
You only move 30 feet, right?
Mhm. I was 30 feet away from the big red guy when he was alive.
and that was about 10 feet from it. So, you're probably about 40 feet away or so
Okay.
from it.
All right. Cool.
It's
Cool,
not currently in melee with anyone, so you would not get sneak attack.
Right. No, I think I'm going to use another good old guiding bolt.
Okay.
Against that fucker.
Sounds good. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
I like how I was like, the cat made me do it, and then immediately afterwards, the cat hits him.
See, I told you.
Shit. That's only 16.
That does not hit. So you shoot this guiding bolt, and it sees that you're shooting something at it, and it just like waves it away as it's coming at it. Like, ha! Nice try.
All right. Oh shit. Actually, I think I'm going to do a little posturing, and I'm going to stand still.
So you're gonna stand behind the partial cover?
And yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
That's my turn.
Who's next?
Okay. It's Duke.
What you doing, Duke? So you currently probably only know about the seer, Varrick, as you might have seen something from down the hallway. But I mean, I guess it's up to you if you wanted to take notice of the giant light beam that hit these two.
I mean, I don't know. I guess from where I was, because I ate the carrot, and then there's also a giant orb of light.
Yeah, I mean,
I probably would have seen.
It's not a matter of if you could.
How far away is that, though?
That's probably a good 50 feet away from you or so.
How far away is Varrick?
Probably about 40 feet from you or so.
All right. Well, I can
Smash the
actually
mage.
get
To Varrick. That's true. You have movement to get to him.
So that's what I'll do.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll. I'm assuming you're just using your...
Yeah, so I'm using the, sort of the ancients.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and give me some attack rolls.
Okay. Do I have any? I don't have any plus. Right?
Nope.
Okay. So
To hit, you would have the D4 from Rosemary.
okay. So, dirty 20.
Yeah, that is.
And that would be over 20, 26.
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay. So, you I need one of these. And shit, it's active. What is that? D6. And one of these. Okay. So, first attack. Well, 17 damage?
Okay, yeah.
What is my... Yes. So, okay. So, 17 damage. And... and then 20 damage. Okay. And then, oh boy. What do... A bonus action. Who's within 60 feet of me?
Me?
Pretty much everyone but a Fennec.
I will... Sapphire, shoot him now.
Okay, I don't get any of my special things. It's just a straight
It's an
shot.
attack.
Correct.
26.
That hits.
11.
Okay.
11 damage. Okay.
Just one attack, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Just one attack.
Okay. And, well, that's everything. Everything I've got. So...
I have to imagine that he was like, fucking hit him, Sapphire. And she was like, what? I'm trying to get my organs back inside my body. Okay.
Just fucking do it.
I mean, it was psychic damage, so not really?
Oh, my ears are bleeding.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
My brain is soup. Rosemary.
So she saw you just start bleeding from the ears, and she's gonna run over to you, as she is within 30 feet of you, I'm sure. And she is going to...
Hi, friend.
Hi, girl. How you doing?
Why are we here again? My brain is soup right now.
It's just like...
I got a really bad
Blew out the
migraine.
nose, too.
She is going to cast Cure Wounds at 5th level.
She's going to unsoup my brain, hopefully.
It's chicken noodle.
Okay.
Set that noodle back up.
14 plus 11 plus 5 plus 4. Whatever that is.
That's like a lot.
Hell yeah, I'm like just slightly above bloody.
So she
Do you have a solid brain now?
she puts herself
My nose is bleeding, but my ears aren't anymore.
she puts her hands over your ears, and you can feel like a warmth come over your
Oh, I love
your
you
brain.
so much
And-
right now,
and she's
ma'am.
like she's like,
Thank you.
here, Sapphire. I'm sure this will feel
Did
nice.
I do good?
You did great.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping. Now get back in there. And she smacks you on the ass.
Oh, well.
That's her.
She a bard too?
That's her movement and action. She doesn't have a bonus action, I don't think. I'm gonna double check.
Clerics don't get much for bonus actions besides more healies.
I mean, she'd have to do a spiritual weapon, but that's
like
a spell.
spiritual weapon.
That's
But you can only cast one spell.
correct. So she can't do that.
Or a cantrip.
Well, there's no
If there are bonus
hardly
action-
any
yeah.
bonus
no,
action
cantrip.
cantrips. Yeah. Anyway, that is her turn. Say that again. Sorry, Cyclops. Okay. So
The Cycloops.
you are still in melee with it.
Sickle pops.
So
Sorry that I abandoned you.
Peace.
But I got felt up by a hot chick, so
so it is just going
my
to.
brain is also soup.
It's gonna try and smack you with its large arms. That's 25 to hit for the first one. Oh, that's a natural one. So only one hit. And that is 10 damage as he smacks you across the head.
I'm tired.
That's it.
And then it's
Um,
his turn.
It's my turn.
Yep. What you doing?
Back the hell out of there.
Where are you going? Are you going?
I don't know where I'm going, but
Are
I'm
you-
going
Are you
going to like where I know they are. I just don't
going
know
towards
where
your
that-
allies?
Sure.
So-
I don't know what way that is, but like,
So you go past him and south a little ways. Are you gonna hang out by Sapphire?
sure.
So you make your break away from him. He's gonna try and make an attack roll against you, but we'll see if he hits. No, that's definitely a miss. That's 14.
This is
Yep. So he swings at you as you run past him, but you manage to make away from him. What are you doing?
I'm going to take 2 shots at the mage.
Okay, well, then give me 2 attack rolls.
That's 17 plus some numbers.
Okay.
So like 29, 30,
They both hit.
and then 26, 36,
Yeah.
or 34.
Whoa, 36.
Something like that.
Huh.
How's that change feeling?
It feels different.
Yeah.
You're getting some good like pluses to your damage though.
Yeah, they actually hit, right?
Mhm. That's important. I always make sure like my attack hit is at least high because like it sucks when you miss all the time.
Right. It's just like you feel useless.
Mhm.
So that's 6, 21. If I'm doing math right.
Total
Yeah, I think so.
for both attacks.
I believe so.
I
I
mean,
rolled
you
a
can
1.
see my brain cells leaving when I try to do math for my
You were
damage.
attacking Cyclops.
No, I attacked the mage.
Yep.
17 actually. I did math wrong.
17.
Yeah.
And Sapphire, if you're done.
That's all
Unless
I
you're doing anything else.
can do.
You have a brand that you can use too.
Yeah, I was going to do that. I can brand him. That's on my list of things to do.
Is that a bonus action?
I believe so.
Should be. I stared at the different brands
Right.
for a week.
I know.
Pretty sure they're all bonus actions.
Josh knows Bloodhunter real well now.
I do.
Good.
Should be my next character.
I really want to do. I have a really good idea for a warlock.
Warlocks.
The good, like, story-wise, too, because your patron obviously going to ask for shit.
Yeah, but I want to make one that likes their patron.
Oh.
To get along with their patron, and I have a good idea for one.
Did you get 17? Is that right? And then
The
what's your
trope is, like,
brand?
The brand, it's
Pass.
so you whenever you damage a creature with your Crimson Right, you can choose to see our arcane brand of Hemocraft magic onto it. You will always know the direction of the branded creature, and each time the branded creature deals damage to you or a creature you can see within 5 feet, they suffer 2 psychic damage.
Okay, sounds good. So, do they take the Hemocraft damage?
It doesn't say.
No, not when you brand them.
Yeah.
It's just if they decide to attack something
Yeah,
that
then
he can see,
Yeah.
then he can cause psychic damage.
Gotcha. Within 5 feet of him?
Is it only 5?
It's within 5 feet of me.
Oh.
So it has to be like his immediate
Yeah.
vicinity. Okay, sounds good. Who's next, Sapphire?
Okay, I'm gonna use my Planner Warrior for whatever first attack that I hit.
Okay.
Whatever.
And sharpshooter?
Always.
That's only a 15.
15
That's
does
only 15.
not.
Okay, let's try again. Sharpshooter?
Go big or go home.
Sharpshooter! Oh, yeah, that definitely hits. That's a...
24.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
So as you... It's
Well, it's a
minus
20...
Minus 5.
Minus 5, so it's a 20... It's a 20... It's a 30.
Yeah, it's minus 5 to
To
hit,
plus
and then
So
plus
10.
10.
yeah,
damage.
30, so it's 25 to hit.
So you do shoot it at where the seer is. He is going to use this reaction to teleport and switch with the eye Cyclops guy. So you do hit the Cyclops instead.
Well, spread the love. Spread the love. 26.
To the Cyclops.
All right, well, I've technically attempted to hit 2 different things. Then.
You have to hit 2
You have
different
to
things.
hit.
It doesn't say you have to hit. You just have to... Well, let me look.
It's like, I'm pretty sure.
I feel like I looked this up once because I was like, I wonder what that really means. Oh, if you attack at least 2... Yeah, okay, never mind. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
At the beginning, it just says if you take the attack action, and then it follows up with when you attack with 2. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done. I think I've done all of my actions.
You still have
Although-
movement and bonus action.
Although I have learned
Or
from
think
experience
Planner's movement.
that looking at the eye is no good, so I'm going to turn around and look not at it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Varrick, right?
It is.
So Varrick is going to start moving by the line of Gru that died towards where the portal is. And he is going to... He's not going to be able to get in melee with anybody, but he's just going to shoot off. Let's see. Sapphire seems to be a big thorn in his side, as she's the only one that's really did... I mean, you did some damage to it.
And so did he.
So what?
To the
mage.
seer? Did you hit her? Hit?
Oh yeah, the mage. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I feel like you and him and me have now, because if you hit the mage yet?
I've only hit the skinless.
Yeah.
So I'll do a psychic attack at each of you. So first one against Finnick.
Join me in
Mm-hmm.
the Melting Brain Club.
Yeah.
That's over 20 to hit. And then I'm just gonna roll to see if he hits Duke. That's also over 20. I'm just gonna roll damage once, so I don't have to worry about it. You guys just get hit the same amount because it's the same attack. 15 plus 10 plus 25 plus 9.
34.
34.
Damage.
And then it takes 2 psychic.
So you see it like you would. I mean, you've obviously seen people take psychic damage before. They like grab their
I
head.
just
and,
took psychic damage. So.
it is immune to psychic damage.
Perfect.
So
Oh.
it does not grab its head in pain as usually they do.
Yeah. Does it fall?
Kind of like is confused. Like, why would you try to do psychic damage to me?
Right? Like it seems almost confused that you tried to hurt it. Like, why would you do that? That's so mean. But obviously, it just smacked you with this glowing orb of.
It takes 3/4 damage.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
Definitely
right.
takes that.
It takes nothing. I do nothing. I only do my damage on my turn.
Same. For
Okay.
now.
Who's
It
next?
gets too close to me, and it gets like
It's me,
some
right?
breeze that
It is
ruffles
rolling.
its skirt.
So
Hey, you get to go.
you're no longer stunned.
I am no longer stunned.
I'm sorry about that, Rowan. Drugs are bad.
Yeah, sure you are. How close is he to being in melee with someone?
I'm trying to think. He's probably closest to the group of 3 over here. Probably like 20 feet from them. Because he's probably a good another 20 feet from where Duke is as well.
Okay. I mean, I can still make it to him.
Oh yeah, you're a speedy boy.
Yeah,
You can get to
60
him.
feet.
You could make it in melee and attack somebody that's at the beginning of this dungeon.
Yeah.
Hold on a second, guys. I feel a disturbance in the force. Yeah, I'm gonna run over and hit him a few times. I think.
Okay.
Seems like a good idea. 27 for the first hit.
That definitely hits.
Oh, natural 1 for 11.
Oof. Definitely a miss.
Punch.
But I am
Punch the
going
air.
to use key point for flurry of blows.
Make sure to add your d4s to once per turn. You can do that.
Yeah. Wasn't gonna save that last one, but 26
Yeah, that definitely hits.
and 22.
Yeah, all 3 of those hits. Obviously, the one does not.
All right, so these.
What's Varrick at for damage?
105.
Those are some okay numbers. 8, 14, 16, and 6 times 3 is 18, so that'd be 34.
Hmm.
I mean, he's definitely looking rough. You've beaten his gray skin. He's definitely starting to bleed a bit, which looks like a dark, almost like a dark blue, like a royal blue type of color. Like it's definitely not humanoid anymore. Like human type.
I'm gonna force him to make 2 saves.
Okay.
One a con and one a strength.
Okay. Strength is a 20. Con. 21.
Okie dokie.
Mm-hmm. I rolled really well.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for me, but I'm still positioning because these 3 are together. You said?
These 3 are together.
Oh, those 3 are together and closest to him.
Yeah, I'm hanging out by the healer because she's just unsouped my brains. And I think Finnick is going to need to be unsouped soon.
I'll position myself to be to try to give my cousin advantage if she moves in. Just
Okay, so
on his backside.
his back is currently to the wall. So you could flank him from the bottom of the top.
Yeah.
But those would be your 2 options.
I'll have beat his head against a wall a couple times and then moved around too.
Sounds good.
You're way more violent with your attacks than I am.
Who is
I
next?
just hit him with an arrow.
2 chats.
Good job.
Let's go get in that advantage.
Alright, so I stretched it out a little bit, got my feline agility back. I'm zooming for Varrick.
Okay.
So I'll use my movement and then my agility.
So you can
That's 60 feet.
yeah, you can definitely get in melee. I'm assuming you're gonna want to get advantage.
Yes, if I can flank.
You definitely can.
Okay.
Do it.
Alright.
Kidney punches. Kidney punches with gags.
So,
Shank, you know the verb? Shank?
with Celeste's gift, that is going to be way more than I need. Like 27 or something.
So you go in with the rapier.
Yeah.
And he again is going to teleport away.
Okay.
And you're stabbed in the Cyclops instead.
Okay. Well,
He needs to die too. I'm not mad about it.
What's the Cyclops at for health?
38.
Fuck him up. That one's caught.
so we got 12. 5 is 17. That's gross. 19 plus 7 is 26 damage.
Okay.
And then, since he's joining the party, I'll give him a party favor and do it again.
Okay. You do have disadvantage on this roll, so because he's harder to hit, so it's just straight roll.
Okay. Alright, so that is going to be with Lionheart. Still it's going to be like a 27 to hit. So I'll use Savage Attacker. 6 more damage. And that's my turn, I guess.
Okay.
Duke? God damn. That was really good.
So Duke.
Alright.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Damn it.
Right away.
Plus the d4.
You do get a d4 because it's a save.
So 13. I don't
That
think it would have mattered.
That is insufficient. So you are looking around the room and you catch eyes with this Cyclops thing, and you just can't look away from it. So unfortunately, you will have disadvantage to attack something other than it.
Wait, the Cyclops all the way across the room?
It's like 20 feet from you.
Huh. I didn't realize they were that far away. Or that close. Okay.
Yeah.
We're all kind of close in here.
Yeah,
It keeps teleporting around.
It teleports
Yeah.
around, which makes it
For
confusing.
some reason, I just thought y'all were further. But
You guys are starting to like get much closer,
Okay.
especially now that Chats has gotten in the fray. I think you guys are all within like 20 feet of each other. So you're currently in melee with the Seer, though, Varrick. So
Smash him.
A lot of disadvantage.
you will have disadvantage against Varrick, but you currently are kind of
it would be a normal roll
against
if I
the
went over to...
against the Cyclops. Yes.
No.
Come on.
Oh, you do take some psychic damage. Not much. A whole 6.
Ouch. Okay. Well, it's gonna hit me anyway, so fuck it. I'll just... Yeah. You know what? I will, I hate doing this. I will do reckless attack.
To attack the Seer?
So that you get a straight roll.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Man, I use
I
reckless
haven't
all the
seen you use this in
Yeah.
a while.
I use
hate
reckless.
using it.
I use reckless all the time as a barbarian.
Like-
I'm like, fuck it, hit me. I want you to hit
It's a
me.
character trait. He doesn't...
It's a trade-off.
Yeah?
Alright. Oh wait, I have D4, right?
You do?
So 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, let's do the other attack. Oh, that's way better. Let's see what I can. Okay, so 20 or it's 22 plus 12. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
34, yeah.
Misses. Time to leave.
Please. All right. Hey. Okay. So 16, 22.
Like damage? Is that what you're...
No. Yeah, 22 damage on the first attack.
Okay.
That's
Nice.
good. That's good.
Juicy.
Fuck you.
Oh. You hate to see it.
Well, that's trash. Okay, hold on. So 2, so 6, 11 damage on this thing.
What's he at total?
172.
He's looking real rough.
That's it.
Okay. Bonus action. Sapphire, for the love of God, please fucking kill this thing.
What? What? Okay, I'm gonna try.
Oh.
Natural 1. Okay.
I shoot you.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage against Duke.
That's another 1, so you take 7 damage.
You're raging, so you take half.
Assuming it's half to piercing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do take half.
I shoot it and I go,
it's just sticking out the side of his head.
and then I point to
The
Finnick.
top hat.
Yeah.
I shoot the top hat, yeah. I just point slowly over to Finnick. What would me?
Well, you're just really throwing Finnick under the bus during this battle.
And Chad.
Yeah, you take some force damage because you shot him.
Oh, God.
How much more damage?
1. Fortunately, I rolled like shit on that.
I'm sorry. You surprised me. I was over here looking at.
Oh.
I don't even know what I was.
Rosemary.
Yeah.
Rosemary.
I was over here
Speaking
looking
of,
out.
I think it's her turn, yeah?
It's Rosemary.
I was over here not looking at Rosemary when you told me to shoot the monster.
And then there's Rose.
How bad are both of you looking? Like,
He's worse.
you were
I'm fine.
I'm at 65.
okay. Give me a description of how
Right.
bad you look.
She's still bleeding out of like one nostril, but
Okay.
there's the blood on her ears is kind of drying up a little bit, you know. And she seems like she's minus the missed hit just then. Like she could take a like 1 to 2 more hits.
Okay.
You know, she's able to hold herself firm.
And how rough are you looking?
I'm fine.
Like totally fine. Like take a couple more hits. Totally fine. Okay. So
he's like, I'm totally fine. You don't have to heal me, as he's leaning on the wall.
do you look rough? Describe how you think.
I am
you're-
wetter than Sapphire.
Like just drenched in blood.
drenched in blood.
Looks like Carrie.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
fine.
that does help him.
Yeah,
Hurt
it's
things more.
It's fine.
So.
it's true, but seeing as you are drenched in blood, and she doesn't understand what you do, she's definitely going to heal you as well.
It's a
So
waste of an attack.
How are you looking?
Bad.
Explain bad.
Very fucking bad.
Explain it in
22 health.
paint it in a word picture.
22 out of 100 and something health.
Out of 120.
So he actually can't even hold his axe up straight anymore. Like in between swings, he's like
He's looking like a 22-year-old just got his ass beat at the bar.
So
Yeah, that's pretty ugly.
she is going to, well,
I'm doing what I can with what I have.
if Duke looks worse than that, like,
It depends. I mean,
he's covered in blood and looks like he's enjoying it.
yeah.
I mean, I
Hurt
clearly
me,
look
Lord
like I'm
Abby.
just like, I can't stop it yet. Like,
You also look pretty mad, and that scares her a little. I mean, she's seen people be angry, but like you are really angry and magical angry.
Magic angry.
Yeah, I think she's good. I think she's just gonna do cure wounds on you. So
I'm sorry about the hair on your top hat.
well, for what it's worth,
I have-
I did more damage to you.
I have.
And we both rolled the
You did
same.
1
6.
damage to me.
19 health.
Wait, how much was your?
6.
Oh.
You took 3.
So that is her action.
Oh, sorry, 7.
That was her, and she
She's
did some
still
movement to get over to you. I think that's all she's gonna do. She's a healing machine right now. Who's next?
Eyeball monster?
Yeah, it is the
I
Cyclops.
have to pee.
Okay. Well, it's going to immediately, since it has caught your gaze, let me double check. Nope. It is going to immediately just like walk in your general direction. So both of you get attack of opportunity against it.
I'm not going to use my reaction.
Okay, go ahead. You can use your reaction if you like, as it's going to like shamble towards you essentially as it keeps gaze on you.
18?
That hits.
Man, you know what would be great right now? Sentinel.
Yeah, it's a great feat.
11 plus 6, 17.
What's he at total?
87? 87.
That was at disadvantage, right?
No, because Chats is on the other side of me. And he
It's-
wouldn't have left.
Oh yeah, it'd just be a straight roll then.
Mhm.
Yep. Sorry, what's he at?
87.
Okay. Okay. So it's just gonna shamble away, and do it's 2 attacks against you, Duke. One is 20 and one is much higher than 20
Wait,
I think he was talking about, like, not damage.
to hit.
Like,
To
to
hit.
hit.
First one was 20 though.
First one is 20.
How
Yes.
far away is Duke?
Probably around 20 feet from you, something like that.
Oh. So does a 19 hit you, Duke?
well, I actually am curious as to whether or not shield could apply because it's reaction.
It is a reaction. You can definitely use your shield. So I'm assuming it's just a spell slot. And it raises your AC by 5.
5. So I'd be 22 AC.
So the second one would hit, first one would not. Because the
What was the second
one
one?
is 25.
Okay.
So you take a whole 12 bludgeoning, which would be halved because you're raging.
Still hurts. It really hurts.
But that's it. That's all I can do.
Phoenix?
It is fitting.
What you doing,
Finick.
Finick?
I'm just going to take attacks at the mage.
Okay, go ahead and give me a couple attack rolls.
Ooh.
37.
Yeah, that hits.
24.
Yeah, both those hit.
Okay. 17.
What's he at total?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear who you said you were attacking.
The
mage.
The mage. So 17, 189.
How do you want to kill him?
Oh, I don't know if I've
yes.
killed anyone.
Finick.
I do kill mages, though.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Phoenix just covered in blood and struggling to breathe. He wipes some blood out of his brow, pulls his bowstring back with 2 arrows in it at the same time, and they fly across the room, leaving a trail of fire behind them.
Nice.
And they will both land in him, one into his heart and one into his head.
Perfect. So you shoot him, and does it do fire damage? Is that what you're intending?
Yeah.
Okay. So you stab him in the heart, and you can see like it starts to immediately burn his skin. Which he looks down and sees that, and then you hit him in the head, and he just slumps to the ground. As you can smell and see, he starts to literally burn to death. Doesn't smell good.
Oh my god, though. But
I
like,
stopped breathing.
And as soon as he drops to the ground, the portal closes.
Oh, we probably should have. Well, those people are gone forever.
look, we're like, this is good.
I don't do portal logistics. That's your job.
Right?
I mean, they're not gone forever, but like we can't get to
They're
them.
still here in this world.
Yeah,
They're
just we
not
don't know
here.
where.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cyclops?
Yeah.
Did you want to move or anything? That was your 2 actions, right?
Yeah.
Or 2 attacks.
Yeah. I'll probably just stay where I'm at.
Okay, sounds good.
Right. Sapphire.
So you do have disadvantage to attack the Cyclops because you currently are not looking at it.
I'm gonna walk farther away from the Cyclops,
Sounds good.
and then I'll look at it.
You still have disadvantage because it's hard to see because
Oh,
you don't
gotcha.
catch. It's not catching your eye. It's currently
Gotcha,
got.
'cause it's like
It's like shifting and acting all.
okay. Well, I won't. Do I get disadvantage then, or
You still have disadvantage. Yeah.
okay? I won't do my -5 then, because that seems like a bad idea. But I will do my planner, whatever,
Warrior?
Which is a
Warrior.
bonus action to activate, correct?
It is.
Basically, anyone who doesn't have its gaze has disadvantage.
Gotcha. Well, it's 16.
That hits.
Okay. I'll just roll my second attack while I'm at it. Higher than the 16.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's roll all the damage at the same time. Oh god, it's so low. 28.
Normally, this would be at it would be half damage because there's resistance to attacks that they have disadvantage to. But just for the sake of brevity, we'll just let it be full damage. As it's very unlikely that this thing is going to make it out of here alive. Obviously,
Waffle stone.
yes. But we can continue. Did you want to do any more movement or anything? Or are you done?
No, I'm done.
Who's
More
next?
away.
Who's next?
Rowan.
Okay, Rowan, what you got?
I would run up to get advantage.
Yep, 'cause he's-
flank it with Duke there.
He's the guy that would do.
Yeah.
What's he at 12 for health?
115.
Okay, he's looking pretty rough. Like he definitely has, some body parts falling out of him at this point. But so it's just straight roll.
So 26 for the first attack.
That definitely hits.
19 for the second one.
That hits too.
And we'll throw in a flurry for funsies.
Where are your health ways?
18 and 27.
All 4 of them hit. Punch this thing to not death.
Put that thing back where it came from.
Or so help
An
me.
abomination, dear God,
So
Rowan,
help
just
me.
kill it.
Numbers.
27, 30, 3, and then 36, so it's like 72?
Whoa!
Damage?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I rolled really high on
Let's
a
see
lot
it.
of my dice.
187?
Yeah, you eviscerate this thing, but it doesn't die because that's literally what, unless you intend to change that at this very moment.
Oh,
But-
oh no.
So you beat this thing to a pummel, and it just like looks stunned for a second and literally just falls over. Do you
Why
guys
didn't you kill it?
do you guys want to do anything? As if you're currently out of combat
I'm
right
gonna
now.
run over and loot the body of the mage.
Okay, go ahead.
I walk over and stab it in the back with my rapier.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh,
So
he killed it.
yes,
Why did you kill it?
so it's
Why don't you kill things anymore?
That was my thing.
Well, it used to be your thing. Definitely watched you kill things before.
There's a better way.
That's an abomination hellscape monster.
I will agree to disagree. As I'm wiping off.
Oh, Duke! I go over and like grab Duke's face and like
It's just like fucking panting heavily, like sword, like...
and I gave him a good old fashioned cure.
Rosemary's like, oh, I guess I'm just chopped liver
Oh,
over
he's
here.
gonna need more. He's panting. That's not good for him. I don't think the
Dragonborns don't
Dragonborn
pant.
Dragonborn is
pants.
supposed to pant. It's not natural.
10.
Ooh, a whole 10.
Yeah.
I'm not a good healer. I'm just keeping him alive. Rosemary, I need your help, girl.
Girl.
Let me double check. I think the light is gone at
In
at
the
this
combat.
point.
It's cool. Everybody still has dark vision. That's great hours.
Yeah, it only lasts for a minute. So eventually the shattered pieces of her shield dissipate and coalesce back into her previously solid shield. And she's no longer giving off bright light. But you guys can all see it just fine. So you're looting the body. So he has the comet staff that he was using previously, which is an arcane focus again.
Collected them.
Yeah. You don't know what it does necessarily. It looks like a fairly ornate staff. It has like
Sell it for money.
a crystal ball looking purple mystic ball at the top of it that kind of swirls as you're handling it. He was wearing just plain robes, so nothing fancy.
They are now plain singed robes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. As he did burn a bit. He didn't have anything in pockets necessarily, because he didn't have any need for things in pockets, but you do have the staff. And obviously, the creatures don't have pockets or orifices to hold things in. I mean, you can have body parts, I guess.
Wasn't he wearing a necklace when we first met him?
You're thinking of of a different person.
I'm pretty sure when last time you described him, he had a necklace too. So I remember that's what made me think it was the same person.
Oh, I
So
don't
I
remember
went through
having
and
a
I was
necklace.
like,
Oh, I don't remember
I
having a
I
necklace.
remember a necklace.
I do not.
You're thinking of back at the tree. There was a guy
yeah,
with a
that's why I was like,
necklace.
oh, I
Yeah.
think that's why I
Oh,
went through
yeah.
like a
We-
previous character's journal because that character was there
Mhm.
because I remember there's a necklace and I'm like, oh, it's the same person. I wrote his name. It's different names. So that's what made me think they were the same because you described them both wearing necklaces.
Oh, you know what? Maybe he has. I think maybe if he had a necklace, it was like the one with the symbol of the old one that he was summoning. Or
Oh,
something.
maybe.
I don't know.
I don't remember
I don't
that.
remember. I'll watch the episode.
I can look back at my notes. Perhaps he does have a necklace.
I
We
will
will,
watch
we will
the
check.
episode and let you guys know what I find out.
Sure.
If memory serves me, there's like a side room, like where the Cyclops came out of before we saw him this fight. Isn't there?
The break room.
That was where Rowan ran off to.
Yeah, I don't. I'd already been down that way. There's nothing down there.
All right.
There's some bats.
They hardly use it. It's where I camped out for a bit.
Okay.
So now that we've killed everything and closed the portal, did it seem like they were leaving this place?
Yeah, it seemed like
They were packing up.
getting the hell out.
I hope that doesn't mean they've already summoned what they were trying to summon.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
It's probably nothing. I don't even know what an old one is. I mean, it sounded kind of threatening, but maybe they're just summoning like an old person.
Greg, the old one.
No, okay.
As
We've taken care of this issue, so I think now is a good time
Is he drunk?
to go
No,
back.
I think he needs more healing. Duke,
Oh.
are you okay? Do you need to
take
sit
care of the
down?
mountain issue.
Duke, do you need... Hey,
Um,
buddy?
But I think we should wait until tomorrow.
I think you need to sit down, man.
As you guys are talking about this, you see Rosemary sits down and takes out her shield, which seems to be glowing, and she grasps her necklace of Lathander, and she is going to do a prayer of healing for you guys. So you guys get some healing after 10 minutes, but
And Rowan's just standing there like...
you didn't take any fucking damage.
Oof. Fuck you, man.
6
You
plus
didn't take any damage?
No. I'm
Come here,
too...
Rowan.
4.
I'm too fast.
Come here.
10.
Come over here. I want to tell you something.
12 plus 4. So 26?
26.
26. Everyone gets 26 health.
That makes me feel much better.
I'm gonna go over to where the portal was. Is there no, markings, no ruins or anything?
There is runic symbols. Previous to the other portal you guys saw, the Worm Man conjure. It definitely looks like if you knew the right words to say and you were a magic-y type of person, you might be able to reopen the portal. But as no one currently can cast any types of spells as that such, I would say it's pretty much near impossible for you guys to do so.
You should probably just scratch the runes out.
Probably a good idea. I don't really have anything to... Wait a second, and I take out my pitten and hammer and,
Are you just destroying the runes? Okay, sounds good. So you take some time.
I stop for a second before I start and I go, this is a good idea, right? We don't have to get back into here?
I mean,
You're the
it's-
portal person.
It seems like a good idea to me.
I believe that wherever they went, it's that side's problem now. It is no longer this side's problem so long as we destroy that portal and nothing can come back through.
This definitely won't come back and haunt us. No. Destroy it.
Those are foreboding words.
I think he's drunk.
I think he's hurt.
No, my mouth did not work for a moment.
Did you bite your tongue when you got hit that last
I
time?
might have.
That lightning,
Okay, but I need an answer. So
Oh, yeah,
I don't know
destroy
that
the
we
portal.
should, but
Don't listen to him. He's drunk. Destroy the portal.
I'm not drunk. I'm just actually kind of tired now.
Nothing good comes from an unmanned portal. Some other mage could come and open this up and all hell could break loose.
But at the same time, we don't know who went into the portal and where it went to.
We're not going to find that out.
We might later on if we could hire a mage.
Are you? Oh, I thought you were looking at me.
I don't know how magic stuff works. The mage might not be able to open this portal. For all I know, it has to do with some culty incantation that only that guy that we just killed knew.
I don't really know how magic works, so I'm going to leave it up to the group.
Well, they all seem to be of the decision that you destroyed. So,
Nick?
Whatever she voted for.
Here's what I have to say about anyone that was sucked through that portal. We don't know if they're dead or alive, and we don't know what's waiting on the other side. We can rush through and be fools and get slaughtered by whatever they have been keeping over there. I just don't have very high hopes for anyone that was put through this.
Rosemary?
I think it's an ungodly thing and we should destroy it, but I'm not. This isn't my fight.
Seems pretty unanimous. I start chiseling away the ruins.
Okay, sounds good. So, over the course of the 10 minutes that she was casting it, we'll say that you managed to destroy any runes. Did you want to do anything else in the cave before we end tonight's session?
It looks pretty ransacked from here, doesn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
seems
I
it
would
was
like
moved.
to get the hell out of the cave. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back to our were friends and lick our wounds and plan for what to do with Snoring Mountain.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. So, we'll say you guys make your way out of the cave back to the campsite where you previously found, previously left Evelyn and Clifton, and you see them hanging out. Clifton is still eating, off and on. He's not fully in the cauldron anymore, but he's still like occasionally.
Too full.
Yeah,
And when he gets a little less full, he's like, okay, I can get more.
exactly. But you make your way back and you set up camp for the night. By this time, it's probably getting close to dark. As you guys were not in there very long.
So we didn't find any people.
A little over 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Should we?
In and out.
That's right.
Yeah.
We went in, had a quick bar brawl, and GTF up.
Got fucked up, and now we have to spend the rest of the day recovering.
I mean, you can probably go to bed at this point if you really wanted to.
I do.
I mean, in general and in character. Yes.
All right.
But
Hey, are you ready to drive to Omaha tomorrow morning?
that sounds horrible.
I'm gonna sleep.
If it makes you feel better, I have to be up and go to the bank and do business.
Yeah, business.
Yay.
Well,
I have to be at work at 6.
yeah. This went a little bit longer than anticipated, but that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Murder hobos!
No, not even close.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Bye!
Have a good night. Have a wonderful time. Yeah, I was not expecting this to go till 3.
Oh, hell, it's 3.
Well, it's 2:45, but still.
It'll be 3 when I get home.
Right.
3:30 when I asleep.
Well, we had kind of a longer break. That
We did. We had late.
We only had about a 30-minute break. We only had one break.
Yeah, when we did Monster of the Week, we had a break for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
We were like, oh shit, we've just been chilling and shit. We should probably finish this game.
Yeah.
So, we were talking Monster of the Week next week, or is that in addition?
So do we want to do Monster of the Week on Friday, or do we want to do a D&D game on Friday, Monster of the Week on Saturday? What does everybody's plan look like? I know Christian streams, and I don't know what Eric's schedule looks like.
So this Sunday I'm not streaming. I switched my schedule to every other Sunday because I'm going to need more time to do so.
Or we can just do Monster of the Week, because we kind of wrapped up what just happened, what was going on in D&D, like before we go into like going into more into Snoring Mountain and getting all that stuff going. So it's up to everybody what they want to do. I just figured it'd be a good idea to do a Monster of the Week episode with all of us, and since we need all of us to do the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.